The eyewitnesses have said they believe, some of them believe it was your son calling out for help. No one saw him directly doing it or could say 100% for sure. You've heard the 911 call where you hear somebody calling out help. Do you believe that is your son's voice?
Yes, I do. I believe that's Trayvon Martin. That's my baby's voice. Every mother knows their child.
Tajay doing okay. Tajay is, she doing okay, but I'm just gonna say her and Tamir was very, very close. It's like two peas in a bucket. They have a lot of similar ways, and you know, they do share the same mom and dad, so that makes it, you know, very more closer than close. Just let me say that. And she just told me that she didn't know what she was going to do without her brother.
Joining us now from St. Louis, Michael Brown's mother, Leslie McSpadden, and family attorney Benjamin Crump in an ABC News exclusive. We want to say good morning to you both, and thank you very much for being with us. Mr. Crump, let me ask you this. What has been the reaction from the family with these results that are now known?
It's been very, very troubling. They answer some questions, but yet they offer many more. It confirms worst fears that the witnesses were telling the truth, Robin, that her son was shot multiple times, and the most troubling is the headshot that, you know, it's just not justified in any way, fashion, or form to execute this child.
We should note that the examiner said, and these are his exact words, he was careful to say that these autopsy results by themselves do not assign blame or justify the shooting. This is one of 3 autopsy reports. The federal government will conduct one coming up. Explain the need for multiple autopsies.
Well, Robin, the family wanted to make sure that they had their own independent autopsy because there was no guarantee that the federal government was going to do an autopsy. And if they did not do it, then we would just be left with the St. Louis law enforcement officers' autopsy. And Leslie nor Mr. Michael Brown Jr. wanted to rely on the same police department that executed her child in broad daylight. So there was the need to have an independent autopsy. And this independent autopsy showed that he was shot in his head, his eye, his arm, his hand, and it was very troubling to this family, so they had to get the truth out.
I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah, yeah. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can't rely on them, yeah, no lie. But I'm trying to make a way out, yeah. I'm just trying to behave now, following the laws, that's the way out. Yeah, trials and tribulations of a slave now. Wanna be the one to say I'm happy that I came out. Yeah, lot of pestilence and earthquakes. Yeah, Jerusalem is where I claim my birthplace. Check the signs and the times for the flee now. The ending crisis coming, that's the worst case. Yeah, shed tears for the ones that will stay here. I don't really wanna stay here. Now I don't wanna die, but I am gonna cry for my people that will stay here. I don't wanna cry no more. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can't rely on them, yeah, no lie. Look, I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can't rely on them, yeah, no lie, yeah. House of bondage be coming from out the slave route. Kingdom of heaven's the way to enter the main route. But going through it with family. The problems they handed me, I can't be. The truth is hurt for my family. The situations is critical. The great tribulation is coming now, it's getting physical. And also it's spiritual mark. Will cost you eternal fire. Keeping commandments is all I ever desire. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can rely on him, yeah, no lie. And everybody need to wake up, yeah. I tell you how I shot the comeback, yeah, he really need to come back. We gotta live righteous, yeah, how I said repent to keep the law, we should come back. Okay, we got another chance to do right. I wake up in the morning, thank my Father for my life. I thank you for your son that came and died, shedding blood. The only one protecting me and always showed me love, yeah, show me every day. Shed tears for the ones that will stay here. I don't really wanna stay here. Now I don't wanna die, but I am gonna cry for my people that will stay here. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can rely on him, yeah, no lie. Look, I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can rely on him, yeah, no lie, yeah.
I'm tired. I've been on this plantation all my life. I've been enslaved all my life. I'm tired of being pushed and pulled. I'm tired of the master doing his bidding. I want to leave.
You're doing this to yourself, Pats.
You know why we're not afraid? What? He's great and terrible. Terrible is destruction. Y'all think it come back in all peace? You got another thing coming. So we out here fighting for our brother. We ain't marching saying, yes, we can. No justice, no peace. Go! Fight for your sons and your daughters.
I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of that gun that swore. They stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker Jewish. We lords, generals, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege, given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say Jacob gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my sharecrop. This lily grew through concrete. We march to our own drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped up for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. It's for Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives no red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker, po-po. It's my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. Front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and that painting of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm hired. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind, less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat fashioned. In the trap we escaped, our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful and know I bring word from A and O to Pharaoh and white folk. Let my people go, cause it's my battle cry.
All right. Shalom, Israel. Most High bless. Thank y'all for tuning in to F.O.P. Israelite School. I am your host, Shasham. With our brother Kahan and Elder QANATH. Sorry, I was.
Shalom, Most High bless y'all.
So, we're going to get into it tonight.
Let me say something real quick. Most High bless the moderators, everybody in the chat. And forgive me if I say your name wrong. Of course, Star and Lima, no doubt. You know, my brother Hakeem, you know what I mean. Sir John Road, Sayah, Tracy. Who else on here?
Takia, Neptali.
If I was saying it right, please forgive me. Matthews. Yeah, of course, Neptali. She F.O.P.E. Tracy again. Tracy. Floyd, 6'3" soldier, no doubt. Sam, we're gonna put something in the engine on you. No, this is messing around. Okay, listen, what we talking about today, we're gonna get right to it. Shashan, we've done something similar to this before. You know, sometimes you gotta just do things over, but just try to do a little differently. Because for some reason, you got brothers and people who not Israel seem to forget.
Most High bless.
Most High bless King Judah. All right.
Big salute.
Don P. Let me say this if I forget my chain through Sham. People seem to forget what Israel looked like, or even Egyptians looked like. Right? We had a guy on here. We dearly love our brother talk about the Egypts are the Mexicans. You know, so the whitewashing that goes on, you look at the flyer Sharon put up, the whitewashing and the person who claimed to be, you know, something they're not, you know. So we're just going to go in with some pictures, some videos, and some channels that I'm going to let y'all know about. Y'all should check these channels out because good grief, they really go in, man. And we're going to show a few of the small clippings of it. And some of them whole videos, 6-7 minutes, pictures, everything. Call to repentance, Most High blessed. So yeah, we just need to wake people up. If again, our policy over here is show your face in the back chat or you now coming on. Period. We ain't having no more of that goofy shit. If you don't show your face, you just now coming on. Period. So don't try to explain nothing. It's not happening. You know, I could have sworn I saw Elder
Baruch. Oh yeah, Elder Baruch.
Yeah, Most High bless Elder Baruch too. Yeah, Most High bless. So no more of that, man. Nobody coming on here unless you show your face, and you're gonna have to show more respect. You know, we kind of loosen up a little bit, but some of y'all getting carried away, over talking, you know, and being disrespectful. You know, we're open platform. You know, and the chat does not belong to me and Shashem. It belongs to the moderators, right? So y'all at their mercy, you know. But at the end of the day, man, let's get this word out. Most High bless y'all again. Who want to start first? Because I know I'm gonna be like, I'll probably be like 40 minutes maybe or less.
That's cool.
That's cool, Elder.
Hold on, let me drop the link again just in case they decide they want to come on while the program going. And we can.
But you showing your face. In fact, I don't want no heathens on here until we done. If they want to come on, and they got to show their face, be respectful. You know. But this may be pretty long, so while we doing this, if anybody come on, please try not to interrupt, like, you know, too much.
In fact, I'll start off if you want me to. Ain't a problem.
Won't you let me start, Shan? Because you got a lot of stuff, and mine ain't gonna take. Like I said, in fact, y'all we can go back and forth.
Okay. All right, go ahead then.
Okay, we're gonna start with the last video I gave you, and we're gonna start at the 520 mark. The last video I gave you, we're gonna start 520 mark. So
on my heritage, you can build your family tree and make a.
What we need to understand too is that you're going to find out that Egypt, the Syrians, everybody was traveling over here. You know, even in our captivity. You know, so this should be very, very interesting, and we will get the YouTube channels that I got some of these videos from. Great work by some of these people, man. I mean, just great work, and they got hundreds of thousands of views on these videos, and should be very interesting. So start at the 5-minute 20-second mark on the last one I gave you. It should be the ancient Egyptians were black, without a doubt. Is that the one?
Of their skin resembled bronze.
Yeah, start at 5 minutes.
The color of reddish brown soil. This is the shade of black found among many Africans in sub-Saharan Africa. Afro-Asiatic races of the north, particularly the Hittites and the Hebrew people, were of the same complexion but kept beards and dressed differently from Egyptians. Now one has to ask themselves, if we're being completely honest, the original Egyptians were very intelligent, high advanced society.
I'm sorry,
why
Shem,
would
stop
they depict
it. Stop
themselves as anything other?
Go back. I'm sorry. Hold on. My bad. Go back to it. Go back to the 4-minute mark. The 4-minute mark. No, in fact, I'm sorry. I had it all wrong. Please forgive me. Start at the beginning, and we're going to stop at 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Start at the beginning, and we're going to stop at 5 minutes, 20 seconds.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Welcome to
This is the channel.
The Black Excellence and Abundance Channel.
Please check this brother video out. He does
The
excellent
Zondervan
videos.
Biblical Dictionary says, Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. What does progenitor mean? It means progenitor, person or thing from which a person, animal, or plant is descended or originates, an ancestor or parent. So, the Zondervan Biblical Dictionary clearly describes the Egyptians as being a dark race from the seed of Ham.
Ancient Egypt is riddled with images and sculptures of black-skinned people with woolly hair. Members of the royal family of Egypt, or pharaohs, along with the common folk of Egypt, were black people who were indistinguishable from the modern-day Negro/Bantu. Egypt is the cradle of all mankind because its civilization predates most others. Humans began as hunters/gatherers in Africa and only used stone tools. Writing, monotheism, circumcision, higher education, livestock rearing, and most early inventions to do with agriculture, architecture, and so on originated in Egypt. It was similar to the civilization in Mesopotamia, but superseded it because of the land's geographical advantages. Egypt did not receive much rainfall since ancient times, but the river of Kush, which is known as the Nile, receives water from Uganda.
A lot of these drawings you're going to see, because we're going to some other videos, you're going to see they're going to actually go inside. It took me a hell of a time just to try to find paintings on the walls, right? Live video, we're going to show that. But I want y'all to look at these people's hair, texture, right? And complexion. And some of the videos that we're going to show, they're going to actually talk about how some of the paintings were whitewashed and how some of the pictures on the wall, the people that was doing it didn't get a chance to finish up, and how they show how they was the real artistry, or how they used to curl it, make it look like locks, and how they curled it up with tools they were using, because they didn't have the tools that we have now, especially to cut into them stones. Okay, but let it play and stop at 5 minutes, 20 seconds.
Uganda and Ethiopia, where the river begins. Hairstyling, jewelry, embalming, and other advanced developments were largely pioneered in Egypt, and many of their traits of civilization would spread to the rest of the world through the traveling of Egyptians or foreigners who visited Egypt. Greece, for example, owes many things to ancient Egyptians. Their arrival and invasion of Egypt led them into a renaissance in almost every aspect of life. They got their knowledge of mathematics, science, and spirituality from Egypt. Some of their most revered scholars attended schools in Egypt, and even they portrayed the Egyptians as Ethiopians or burnt-faced people. Alexander, the so-called Great, who led the Greeks to world dominion, was paternally Egyptian and was crowned king of Egypt. He was called the bearer of two horns because he had assumed his stepfather, King Philip of Macedonia's power upon his death. Alexander admired his Afro-Asiatic roots so much that he instituted miscegenation between Greeks and Asians to form a Eurasian race as a measure to strengthen the Greek race. The reverence of Egyptians preceded Alexander and Greek gods such as Zeus. The earliest ancestors of Greeks and Romans were Amalekites and Idumeans, who were both Edomites or descendants of Esau. He was a child of Afro-Asiatic black people who originally inhabited Western Asia. This shows that these Westerners, namely the Greeks and Romans, did not only inherit their civilization from Afro-Asiatic blacks, but also their ancestry. However, for the most part, in the media and in school and so forth, we find the ancient Egyptians being portrayed as non-blacks. This is far from the truth. The Egyptians were black, and Hebrew people used to run to their land to hide from oppressive groups of the north, including the Assyrians, Babylonians, and later Greeks and Romans. This was done to blend in with Egypt's black populace, and individuals like Joseph, Moses, and Paul were mistaken for Egyptians in the Bible. Even Yahawashi was hidden in Egypt as a baby to avoid slaughter. Ancient Egyptian kings like Tutankhamun had woolly hair, and the color of their skin resembled bronze and copper, the color of reddish-brown soil. This is the shade of black found among many Africans in sub-Saharan Africa. Afro-Asiatic races of the north, particularly the Hittites and the Hebrew.
That was that.
Stop right there. Okay, now go to the video because we're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna skip the last video you played. We're gonna skip over that. The next video we're gonna skip over. We're gonna go to the one where it says "Proof Blacks Were in America." First part 1. Because the other video I played at the end because like 11 minutes. I want to play the whole video. But that one right there to say "Proof Blacks in America," I want you to start at 4 minutes and let it go all the way up to 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
Wait, ancient Pharaoh Tutankhamun.
We're gonna show without a shadow of a doubt how the people looked all over the world.
Wow.
All over the world.
Oh, okay, I see it right here.
Yeah, it's gonna say start at 4 minutes and end at 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Proof blacks were in America. Start at 4 minutes. Most High bless, Elijah. Just looked up and saw you over here.
Shalom, Miss Bukai, Shalom. Family was good with the fam. I was bringing that out when we was out there posting. Shalom, Kahan, Shalom. Hope you getting better in your situation. Still got the prayers out there for you. Be on up there. But what I was doing, rather the video rather that post I did indicate it was a book of night. We've been having this problem with this guy for the longest any damn way. That dude, sometimes you gotta ask yourself, is he even Amzar? Because I just don't see.
We're gonna get on him in a few minutes. That dude, I don't know what the hell he is. But start at 4 minutes, Sheb, and stop at 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Start right there. Pay very close attention. This brother does great work. Roll that beautiful footage.
To the artifacts and Egyptian placed names in the Grand Canyon are all signs of an early arrival in the Americas by Africans.
The oldest human skull ever found in America is of a Paleo-Indian woman found in a cave in Brazil, South America. Obviously, she was not alone. Some archaeologists believe the young woman may have been part of the first wave of immigrants to South America. Nicknamed Lucia, her name pays homage to the famous African fossil Lucy, who lived 3.2 million years ago. The 11,500-year-old skeleton was found in Lapa, Vermelha, Brazil in 1975. These are pictures of the Grand Canyon, which many people believe are the pyramids in the U.S.
Check this out, brothers.
Including this slide, shows the contents of the pyramids taken from the Grand Canyon, right here in the U.S. These are pictures taken from the pyramids found in the Grand Canyon, right here in the U.S.
Did that look
that
like
area
that
in the Grand
Northern
Canyon
Kingdom guy or Julio Cesar Chavez?
My question would be, if someone else other than Africans built the pyramids all over the world, why do the contents of the pyramids show predominantly Black people? Well, the answer is because Black people build the pyramids all over the world. The pyramids of the world were built by Black people. The proof is in the pyramids. And you'll notice that the contents of all the pyramids around the world are very rarely shown. What are they hiding? Egyptian type pyramids right here in the US, which proves Africans were here thousands of years before anyone else. Pyramids built in Mexico. The pyramid mounds, which is the precursor to the pyramid in Mexico. And these mounds are scattered throughout the world, including the U.S., built by the pyramid builders themselves. Again, we see the mounds here in the U.S. There are even pyramids found in Antarctica. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Antarctica. Because of the global warming, the snow is melting, and you can see the tops of the pyramids begin to emerge.
Champ, can you pause that? Are you still there?
And these are clearly pyramids.
Oh, I can pause that. The reason why I wanted that to play, because a guy brought up Antarctica just the other night. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is a pyramid or not. However, you're going to see pyramids are all over this world. All over this world. At one time, Black people ruled this world all over. Okay. These new breeds need to stop it. Need to stop, especially last couple of people that came on the platform, right? But it's get deep. It's going to get a lot more deeper. Go ahead, let it play, Shan.
And not mountains. They have begun to emerge from the North and the South Poles. All over the planet, pyramids built by the pyramid.
And remember to stop at 9:20.
Further evidence of Blacks in America long before anyone else can be found in the Pueblo cliff dwellings in Colorado. Now, these dwellings, the Pueblo cliff dwellings, is now a tourist attraction in Colorado. These dwellings were built thousands upon thousands of years before anyone else populated this area. They were built by the Africans who settled here first. Now, this is a picture of cliff dwellings found in Mali, in Africa today. The exact same cave dwellings built by the Africans in Mali. Now, what is the probability of the same exact buildings, the same exact architect built in Colorado as built in Mali, Africa? Built by the Africans in Mali and in Colorado. The same exact architect. Proof that the people who built the ones in Mali built the same ones in Colorado, in America. Further proof that Africans were there first. Now, this is either proof or it's a strange coincidence that the same exact architectural design was built in Mali and in Colorado. One of the references that we use for the material in the making of this video is
No, that was it, QANATH.
Okay, let's go to the fourth video. Was going to say what was the normal life in ancient Egypt.
Okay.
Then the other, I'm gonna let you and Kahan go because other videos I got is just long.
Huda just sent me a bunch of stuff he want me to show now.
Still wearing enough layers to insulate an ice.
Now I want you to start at the 15-minute mark, and I guess you can stop at the 17-minute mark because the video I think is like 55 minutes long, and it's worth, brothers and sisters, to watch this whole video, right? I think it started 15-minute mark because my
and actually
15-minute mark.
Yeah, it did stop at like the, I guess 17-minute mark or 16-minute mark. It's only, I don't know why I got it marked so only playing for a minute. That just don't seem right. I'm trying to let it play on my phone. It won't even play. Let me try to restart this. See what happened.
Right here where the airplane at.
Himself. So I went again with all my property.
Yeah, that's good.
He acted in exactly the same way and threw me out again. You can almost feel his outrage because this woman has not just turned him down, but all the things he could bring with him. Presumably, she was unimpressed by the size of his bundle. We can assume Carr suffered no such indignity, as evidence from the tomb suggests that he and Merritt were a loving and monogamous couple. The scenes on this beautiful box show Carr and Merritt seated together to share the offerings which will sustain.
Stop right there. Stop right there. What y'all need to understand, what you're looking at, right?
But in life too,
you see the afro, braids, everything. Black over there. Now this is Sakari. I'm talking about. Oh, you got H-Town over there. This other guy in the Kingdom. Talking about the people over there look like them on the walls. No,
the Waters. What's his name? Yahweh only guy.
Yeah, Joseph. Yahweh.
Casa
yeah.
Satan.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let it keep playing. Shan, I don't know why I got to stop it so early.
Hold on, that was Yehuda. He might have something he got to say. Yehuda.
Yeah, shalom, grace and peace.
Shalom.
No, go ahead and let the video play.
Okay.
And then I elaborate on the slides that I sent you.
Okay.
I want to get mine through. I want to get mine through first, though. Come on.
Yeah, right. It's okay. Let that play first. Yeah.
To their devotion. Now, although the ancient Egyptians didn't have a marriage ceremony as we would understand it, they simply moved in together, they nevertheless would exchange love tokens, quite often in the form of rings. This ring was discovered underneath the death mask of Merritt.
Stop it right there. And what we're going to do, stop right there. We're going to go back to where it says the land with more, not that one, wait a minute. Yeah, with more pyramids. We'll play a few minutes of that, and then actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Go to the one where it say the walls of Egypt and tombs.
Hold on. These are the same damn video. Oh, you sent me so many of them. Hold on.
It's gonna say channel the walls of Egypt tombs. Tutankhamun.
Oh, okay. I got it. That's right here already. All right, hold on.
Started like at the 1 minute mark. And I say that because I don't want no copyright for it. I don't want to go showing anything. Get past the introduction. Egypt. That's the side of a pyramid in Egypt. Okay, if you watch this whole video, it's somebody. No, actually, that's the tomb. Then they're gonna go to a pyramid. But you see what's on the walls. You see what's on the walls. This is why I say we pass as Egyptians, right? And Ethiopians. Okay. And now a lot of these talks that they do where these people break down these videos, what I find ironic, they never really talk about the color, but just a little bit. They go more talking about the penis and the jewelry and all that type of stuff, you know. But let it finish playing. The dots on the wall is mold, but that's not the painting.
What does it mean to be a featherless, two-legged, linguistically conscious creature?
I want y'all to get to y'all. I got another whole video to play.
Burial here in the Valley of the Kings.
Good information in this video, right? You keep on
his body would have been wrapped in the famous mummy's bandages.
But y'all can go ahead. I don't want to. Yeah, that's clearly a black man right there. That's clearly a black man, lips and nose, and eyes.
Right. And you notice how when they wear that stuff over their head, that means they used that to cover up their dreadlocks and stuff like that. Like it's not like look like that thing wrapped over their head.
The dehydration part of his mummification.
Hey, Shawshan, pause it, Shawshan. Go back to the mummy. Go back to the mummy face. Right there. Now, everybody knows King Tut, right? Now, guess what the white man did a few years ago? They redesigned King Tut through a computer, right, and showed him as a white boy. They made you talking about whitewashing? They completely whitewashed King Tut. That's the history of white people.
Yep.
But you see, that's the original.
That's his mummy. But you can look at him and tell he's a Negro. It was a black man or a black young man, but they completely whitewashed King Tut. That's why I want Shaw Sham to show these images real quick of the Semites going into or the Hebrews going into Egypt, and then show the original and what they look like.
Hey, look, Yehuda, I got a surprise for you, right? I got a video that
you just
I
gotta give me a minute.
later.
I gotta save all the stuff to my computer. Just give me a minute and put it.
I got a video of the Assyrians, right, showing the Israelites and how they look. They're going to say how the Israelites look, and they drew pictures of them. I've never seen these pictures before, but I'm gonna I gotta find out which one it was. But y'all can go into y'all's Sham and Kahan, because I got the video. I just sent the Sham. I got to figure out where it was. In fact, I know which one it was now.
Yeah, when you get that video, send it to me also.
Hey, Sham, that video I gave you, I told you to start where? No, okay.
I don't know. You gave me so many videos.
Hold on, I got one more women.
Hold on, I'm trying to well, go ahead, because I'm trying to save the stuff to my computer so I can show it to everybody. It's hard for me to try to do it and trying to show other stuff. So I'm gonna need a minute.
Yeah, because the picture I sent you, Shaw Sham.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's the same picture that the white boy, the so-called gorilla Hebrew, he showed a whitewashed image of the Hebrew going into Egypt. That white boy showed a whitewashed image and say, see, they wasn't all black. They look like Hispanics too. But I'm going to show you the original before they whitewash. The white boy should have known better he should have known better than that, bro. He should have known that the white people have a history of whitewashing. Even these Hispanics, they know that the white man has a history of whitewashing. Everybody know that.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, for some reason, my internet is acting up, man. Damn, I'm gonna have to show y'all this on another show. Cause damn, what I want to show y'all, man, is.
Hey, Cornell, send me that video you talk about with the Assyrians. Send it to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got like 5 or 7 videos I sent Sham, and I got it wrote down, but I just can't remember. I'm trying to find a time slot because all of them a lot of them 30 minutes, an hour. I don't want
I'm talking about the one you said the Assyrians.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, QANATH took the words right out of my mouth, because right before that they started playing that video, I was getting ready to ask if we go back to not only the Assyrians but the times of the ancient Sumerians and things like that. You're not gonna find these type of people around like that. And just like I was saying earlier about phenotype, I had a video, and I believe it was a while ago that I sent it to QANATH, Elder QANATH, where the man was literally saying how they took the Egyptian skulls and the Hebrew skulls, and they were able to tell which one was which just by that skull-shaped fracture, because even though original Egyptians are dark-skinned, you can still look at them and tell that they are different people. You see what I'm saying? And the same thing about the whitewashing part, how they hammer off the nose. Even over here with the Olmecs or whatever that you knew that was dark, you can see all them statues and stuff with pieces of their face hammered off so it can take away the phenotype of how we are and how another dark-skinned race of people is. But it never gave indication that it was people that were, these people that call themselves Mexicans and stuff, these Spaniards. It is act of like he was saying, the whitewashing, because the fact that they even speaking Spanish, or meaning they got conquered by the Spaniards, you know, if that's the dominant power race over there, then, you know, absolutely. A lot of them are just basically Spaniards. They just, you know, white.
Hey, Alaya, can I add on to what you just said?
No, hold on. No. Let's back up. You said they got conquered by the Spaniards. No. Listen, the original natives in the Western Hemisphere, they don't look nothing like these Hispanics we see today. These Hispanics we see today, they are the seed of the white man. They don't look nothing like the original inhabitants of the Americas. They was black, like a Hamitic looking people. They don't look nothing like the original inhabitants.
That's when we talk about the Olmecs and stuff. They were all completely dark people. That's why they was hammering the noses off and hammering features of their face off, because you can tell by phenotype and skull structure that we are two different people. But these people that's calling themselves Ethiopian, they have no type of phenotype as the ancient. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, look, before we go back into the presentation, we got the brother Kadri on, and I know I messed the name all up, man. And brother Don on. Y'all want to say something before we get back into it?
Hey, Elder.
No, I'm saying you gonna go next, Kahano. You and Sham. Okay, cool, I'm gonna fall back on my till I get my stuff together. But I just want, since they on here, I'm let them say something real quick. Then we're gonna go back into it. Then we're gonna then when everybody can just really talk. I don't want to have y'all just hanging. If y'all want to say something real quick, you can. If not, then we just move on. All right, go ahead, Kahano, Sham.
Okay, I just want to share my screen real quick. A quick Google search literally tell you where the Mexicans come from. It's not even rocket science. Let me show you this. Y'all can see my screen, right?
Yeah, you good.
Cool. So I just typed in just simple. What are the origins of the what are the origins of the Mexicans? That's what I typed in. Y'all see. All and it just says when you pop it up right here, cultural diffusion and intermixing among the Armenian population with the European created modern Mexican identity, which is a mixture of the indigenous and European cultures that evolved into a nature culture during the Spanish period. And I mean, when you look up the Spanish period, I just looked it up, and you can look that up real quick. Literally. So I mean, these people are not even like when I always say, these people are not that damn old.
Right. Because it was prophesied, like you gotta, like anytime you do things like this, the study of history is very important. Now, if scripture's saying to Abraham, your descendants is going to be took to a strange land, quote unquote, strange land, because they supposed to be the aboriginals of this place, right? It wouldn't make it a strange land to them. But let's go back. You're going to be taken to a strange land, and then we said we was going to be on ships. Now, where, if anybody can call in history that these particular people was taken to a strange land on ships and kept there 400 years. Can anybody tell me where the Mexicans that we see, that all on the, you know, Mexicans, where in history took into a land for 400 years, and that, you know what I'm saying, on ships to be slaves from another people? Like, when is there a history source that indicates this, if anybody is familiar with it.
No, it's not. But what some of these Hispanics tried to use is when the Europeans or the early Europeans took some of the natives to Europe. But people have to understand those Indians that they took to Europe, they was black. They was described as, in fact, they were described as Negro, first of all. But you can't find nowhere in history where any so-called Hispanics or Mexicans ever went on cargo ships, and not just shipped to the Western Hemisphere, but also shipped to India on ships, sent to China, the Asian continent, even inside Africa. The Hebrews were shipped from West Africa up to Egypt. See, a lot of people don't know that even in Africa, they was taken from different parts of Africa. Hebrews were shipped among all nations on the earth, as God said would happen. That's why many of the Negroes became slaves of the so-called Native Indians, because God said that we will be slaves among all nations on the earth.
Okay, well, Yehuda, I got the slides up.
Okay, real quick, right? Now, this is the slide that the white boy Arizar showed in the video. See, this proves that the Hispanics, or the Hebrews, they did not all look Negro. Some of them look Mexican and Hispanic. This proves it right here. So he showed a whitewash. Now go to the next. Let's see the original now, Shawshan. Go to the next image. So they can see the original real quick. Now, this is the original right here, folks. Near the top, you can see the Hebrews going to Egypt, and in the bottom, you can see the Egyptians. Go to the next slide, Shawshan. No. Keep going. Yeah. Go back. Okay, right there. This is the original, folks. Compared to the whitewash that the cracker Al-Azhar showed or tried to show everybody, but this is the original. Go to the next one. This is a close-up. You can clearly see there was Negro. There was a Negro people, Semitic people. That's it. Right, and those are the men, black, Negro. But the Hispanics and the cracker Al-Azhar, they always show the whitewash. They don't show the original. Go to the next slide. Let's talk about Cushy real quick. Everybody's seen this right here, right? This is a Semitic statuette that was found in Egypt of a Hebrew. Go to the next slide real quick. Let's talk about Zephaniah and Cushy. Okay, right here. Right here. Somebody read that. Psalms. Go back. Yeah, Psalm 7. Somebody read read the subtitle.
It says Psalm 7, a prayer for deliverance. That's what's already too fast. A Shigion of David, which he sang unto the Lord concerning the word of Cush the Benjamite.
Of Cush the Benjamite, because this particular Benjamite, he was pursuing David. So David wrote a song about this guy. His name was Cush the Benjamite. Shawshan, what did the word Cush mean?
Negro.
Negro. Go to the next one. 2 Samuel 18:32. Somebody read that.
2 Samuel chapter 18 and verse 32. It says, and the king said unto Cushi, is the young man Absalom safe? And Cushi answered, the enemies of my lord the king, and all that rise against thee to do thee hurt, be as the young man is.
Right. So this is another Hebrew named Cushi. Also, Cushi means what, Shawshan? Cushi?
Negro.
When you look it up, it means Negro. Go to the next one. Let's see what else we got. Right here. Let me read that. Read that right here. In fact, I read it. It says the best known biblical figure bearing the name Zephaniah. Okay, the prophet Zephaniah is the son of Cushi. You can read about that in Zephaniah 1:1. And the great grandson of King Hezekiah. So go to the scripture now, Shawsham, Zephaniah 1:1. Zephaniah 1:1. Okay, keep going.
No.
Let's read this real quick. Then we go to Zephaniah 1:1. Somebody read this right here. Jeremiah 36:14.
Jeremiah chapter 36 and verse 14.
Uh-huh.
It says, therefore all the princes sent Jehudi, the sons of Nathaniel, the sons of Shilamah, the sons of Cushi, to Baruch.
Cushi. Another Cushi mentioned by Jeremiah. That's another brother named Cushi. Now go to the scripture of Zephaniah 1:1 real quick, Shawsham. Read that for me, Khan.
All right, I got you. It says, the word of the Lord which came to Zephaniah, the son of Cushi, the son of Gedal, the son of Amariah, the son of Hezekiah.
The son of Hezekiah. So the prophet Zephaniah, and I'm done after this. The prophet Zephaniah, father name was Cushi, and his great grandfather was King Hezekiah. So what does that mean? That means that King Hezekiah was black, Zephaniah's father was black, and he was black because his father name was Cushi.
Mm-hmm. And when you look at that word in the Hebrew, it literally means Cushi. It literally
means Cushi. Exactly.
It literally says
exactly, Khan. You can read this real quick, the highlighted part, if you want to.
I got you. The Elamites of Mesopotamia appear to have been a Negroid people with kinky hair and to have transmitted this racial type to the Jews and Syrians.
Nah, it don't say that. It don't say that. It says straight goat here. That's what it says.
And let me read it again. The Elamites of Mesopotamia appear to have been a Negroid people with kinky hair and to have transmitted this racial type to the Jews and Syrians.
And this is from a book that we have in our F.O.P.E collection. In fact, QANATH would tell you, I got this book from India. It was shipped from India. It's out of print. And the whole book is on the Negro race. Go to the next one.
Can I finish this? Because
go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. It says, there is a curliness of the hair together with a Negro eye and full lips in the portrait of Assyria. Conveys the idea of evident Negro element in Babylonia. And that's
You see that? Go to the next one. It's read that right there, Khan. At the bottom. The bottom index. Right there.
All right. It says
if you can see it. I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, I can see it.
Okay.
Right. You can blow it back a little bit, Shasha. I can see it. Now I'm talking about not up. Right there. That's good. Right there. Perfect. It says the Jews are composed of 3 or 4 separate racial elements. The Asiatic Negroid strain shows itself occasionally in the curly hair, the long eye, and proportions of the skull. The Jewish hybrids with the Negro in Jamaica and Guinea reproduce most strikingly the Assyrian type.
You see that? The Negro in Jamaica. And we all know that the so-called Jamaicans is our peoples. They look just like we do. Just like we do. That's what I want to say for now. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I mean, I really don't need to show what I got. It ain't even that important. Most of it been already destroyed. But
hey, I mean, shoot.
No, I see what you got, Chad. Go ahead and show it. I can't, for some reason, man. The videos I gave you and a couple of didn't show up that I gave you. Was talking about the
Well,
Syrians,
I'm gonna show.
man.
Let me see something. But Naphtali and her husband sent about the ancient indigenous people that was already here. They don't even look like them, the original. Here we have their pictures here. I believe these are the Aztecs.
Yeah, I got that book. I remember I got the book.
I think I had a book too, but I don't know if mine have all these pictures in it. But these are the original Aztecs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now look how big their noses is and stuff. They look nothing like Northern Kingdom Prophet or any of these other guys who be claiming that they're Israel. Over there. Can y'all still see it on the screen? Okay.
Yeah. Hey Shan, who's Andre? He came over here last time. He didn't say nothing, did he?
He came on, but I don't know if he having audio issues or whatever. Andre, say something.
But we couldn't see his face.
He showed his face yesterday. I don't know what's going on with it.
Oh, he did.
I'm here.
Well, he still got to show his face. Somebody just be using that name. We got to be,
What you say?
I say, even though we made a came on, I still want people to start showing their face in the background because they scanning people. They using people pictures and coming in the back. You know what I mean?
Well, say something, Andre.
Yeah, somebody did that in my picture.
Hold on. What'd you say, Andre?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
You sound like you white.
No.
Yeah, remember he came on the other day and we kicked him off because he won't show his face.
No, Andre did show his face yesterday.
He did.
I'm trying to see if this is the same guy though.
Yeah, I am the same guy. Yeah.
Show your face again.
Hold up. I have to.
I just want to make sure because I know you was on yesterday.
Man, them people look real dark right there. Damn. And they got big old behinds like some black people.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing right here.
Yehuda, show your because people use show your face, Yehuda, real quick. Because they use the people profile pics now, man. But they did Jonathan.
What do you got? Cornrows or dreadlocks?
All right, you can go back, Yehuda.
Hey, do me a favor. I forgot something. Somebody go to 2 Samuel 19 and read 36 through 40. I forgot one more.
That's a Negro right there. All right. And before we finish our presentation, we'll let Andre say something because he didn't get a chance to say something yesterday. So before we go back in, after you do that, I want the brother because he finally got a chance to come on.
What's the verse?
Exactly yesterday, so it seems like he's
2 Samuel 19. Excuse me, 2 Samuel 19, verse 36 through 40. I forgot. I just thought about it.
Gotcha.
I appreciate it.
Okay, let me know when you want me to read it.
Go ahead.
Okay. It says, "Thy servant will go a little way over Jordan with the king, and why should the king recompense me with such a reward? This is verse 37.
Okay, go ahead.
I pray thee, turn back again, that I may die in my own city, and be buried by the grave of my father and my mother. But behold, thy servant Cain, let him go."
Wait. The servant who?
Chiham.
Say that one more time. What's David's servant name again? Say it slow. I don't think people heard it. Say the name one more time.
Chiham.
Chiham. Another servant named Chiham. That name Ham means black. That's a Jew named Chiham. Go ahead, keep reading.
Okay. It says, "Let him go over with my lord the king, and do him what shall seem good unto thee." And the king answered Chiham.
There you go again, Chiham. That's King David's servant. He was a Hebrew. Go ahead.
"Shall go over with me, and I will do to him that which shall seem good unto thee. And whatsoever thou shalt require of me, that will I do for thee." And all the people went over Jordan And when the king was come over, the king kissed Barzillai and blessed him, and he returned unto his own place. Verse 40. Then the king went to Gilgal, and Chiham went on with him, and all the people of Judah conducted the king, also half of the people of Israel.
You see that? So King David had a personal servant who was a Hebrew. Name was Chiham. That's another verse proving that our ancestors were black and still black today. I'm done. That's it.
Oh dang! I thought the thing froze. I'm over this had silence. Hold on.
Yeah, we try to get this. I don't know what's wrong with my videos. My internet is acting up somewhat horrible, man. Damn. I'm sorry. I really had something I wanted to show y'all, man. It's just maybe tomorrow most I will. Kahan, you got more you want to show? I know, Shay, you got a lot.
Oh yeah, real quick, I can show
go
this.
ahead. No, you ain't gotta take your time. Share your screen, do your thing.
No problem. Real quick, I can show this. This image of I'm gonna show this image of the definition of cushy, and then this is a different. This ain't that blue letter Bible crap and all that. This is something else. Shasham, you still there?
Put it up. Put it in the back room. I'll put it up.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I put it. It's in a group chat.
Is it? Okay, let me look and see.
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay, I got it. There it is.
And we just read three brothers named Cushi, and we also read about Cush the Benjamite.
Yep. There you go. We can see your screen, Kahan. There it is.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I was on mute. Okay, so this is from the Brown Driver's Bridge definition. So the word H3570 in the Hebrew, which is Cushi, what does it say? It literally means their blackness.
That's right. Also proving King Hezekiah was black. Zephaniah's father name was Cushi. He was black. Jeremiah spoke of a man named Cushi. King David spoke of Cush the Benjamite. And we just read about King David's personal servant named Chiham. He was black. And these clowns talking about
real quick. Hey, Andre, go ahead, brother. You was on yesterday and it kept cutting off. You just came back on and cut off again. So unmute your mic. Go ahead and say what you want to say, brother. Go ahead. Unmute your mic. Go ahead.
Yeah, can you go hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, shalom. I'm kind of new here, so I really agree with you guys. What you teach a lot, like about the roots. I started like looking about your guys' videos and a few weeks ago. So I like your teaching. So and like those, I hate most likely those camps what they teach, and it doesn't like make any sense. And yeah, it's kind of weird. Like they put Mexicans and like people that don't look black, and you can debunk their theories so easily. Like the Arsaret, that's so weak to say that Arsaret was America. It's so obvious that it was like it even says that in that region. So Arsaret has to be something near that they traveled. So yeah.
Okay, thank you for your compliment. We greatly appreciate that. You know, we give all the thanks to the Most High, but we greatly appreciate that, and keep watching and double check what we say. Make sure we're right. Go ahead, Shane. I can't. The videos I want to play, man. I can't get the timelines because my video over here is that man. That's all messed up, man. And Yehuda, I gotta find that for you on that Assyrians. But go ahead, Sham. You got a lot of stuff you showed me. But go ahead, going into it, man.
Hold on. It ain't nothing special, but it's okay. Y'all brought out a lot more stuff, but hold on. All right. Well, I know none of them gonna come on here probably now.
Nah, man.
But I want Kahan, can you read out this book for me called The Patriarch?
Oh yeah, I got you, man. I got
of Israel. Pretty much we're gonna just show you some slides out of a few books I have. Read the highlighted stuff right here. Because the guy said that they was down in Goshen, and we know when we look at these people right here on the walls of Egypt, it looks nothing like him. Read that for me.
The highlighted part of All right. It says this mural depicting Israel's bondage in Egypt was found in the Theban tomb of Reshmir, governor and vizier at the time of Thutmose III. About I think that's 1450 BCE.
Right.
And it says the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage in mortar and in brick and in all manner of service in the field.
And you can clearly see these people on his tombs are Negroes. They look nothing like Hispanics, Mexicans, Colombians, Cubans that's out there working in the hot sun 24/7. Here you can see where they look like they try to whitewash it here on these pictures here. But you could clearly see that's our people making the mud bricks.
Yeah.
Okay. And can you read out this one for me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right, Kador.
All right, this is Nelson's Illustrated Encyclopedia Bible Facts. It says a comprehensive finding facts source book for all the people, places, and customs of the Bible. All right, you can go.
Read this part.
Now, this is his actual book. This is Sham book he has at the house.
Right. You want me to start at the top or you got your mouth?
Go ahead.
Start at the top. It says the Egyptian people and their language. We do not know the exact racial origin of the Egyptian people, but the statuses and temple paintings give us a detailed picture of them during biblical times, and the embalmed bodies of Egyptian kings give us further evidence of how they looked. Most Egyptians were fairly short, brown skin with the stiff brown hair that was typical of the people of the southern Mediterranean coast. Nubians from the upper Nile in the south did not move down the river and mingle with the Egyptians until around 1500 BCE. By contrast, the Israelites originally came from the settled city life of southern Mesopotamia. So Abraham and his descendants were probably about the same height as the Egyptians, but they had a light olive color complexion and dark brown or blade. What's that?
Or black.
The F.O.P.E thumbnail was in the way. It says Egyptians refer to the people.
That's good. That's all we need. See what I'm saying? So they just told you that the Israelites was light colored olive or dark brown with black hair. Pretty much the same because olives is black. They don't come light. You feel me?
Right.
So we know that's what that means. Moving on, we're gonna read out on the next page at the bottom. Can you see that?
Yeah, I got you. It says Egyptian wall painting. This wall painting from the 4th dynasty, believed to be
2700
BC. It says depicts the Egyptians as a brown-skinned people with stiff dark hair.
Right. Now look at them. Now, so if these are the Egyptians, how can a Mexican pass for that? You feel me? How can Northern Kingdom prophet pass for Egyptian or Ethiopian? Because he don't look like that. Nope. Nor do the guy, I believe his name is D. Waters, Costadel, whatever his name is.
Casa del Satan. He calls himself Casa del Israel, but you know, Casa del Satan, man. You know, nah, he don't look like that. You probably ain't gonna. If he did show his face, he ain't gonna look like that. I mean,
Exactly.
I mean, if you ain't looking like that, man, I mean, it's just what it is, man. That's how the Israelites look. I mean, through all the archaeology, we can form a educated, you know, scholastic, academic hypothesis of what the Israelites actually look like just by going and showing, and they trying to stretch it. But no, we taking the Most High compared us to the Ethiopian, compared us to the Egyptians, all these ancient black nations, and I mean, out of where are the Mexicans coming from? Where the so-called Native Americans they trying to claim, man?
Exactly.
Like y'all just took a narrative, spun it up, and created y'all own history just to fit an agenda, just for some more money. But we ain't gonna get into all that right now.
Right. That's what I was saying earlier today. Like, it is, look at all of the prophecies concerning Israel, especially in the Deuteronomy 28. Then the Most High Yah said that this is going to happen to you as a people. Same thing with when he told Abraham, your people going to be a surly service for 400 years. Now, don't you know in the White House right now, they got it on paper that they didn't have African Americans over here for 400 years? They just orchestrated that. I even have a copy of it on my little file. Now, they're not saying this concerning them. You see what I'm saying? They're not saying this concerning so-called Mexicans and so-called Puerto Ricans, because first of all, they have their own, just like you go to Mexican now. You gotta understand, at one point in time, Texas, California, all that at one point was Mexico. You
Right.
see, it was all Mexico at one point.
I was looking at a map today about that. I'm gonna bring that out soon. Might bring that tonight. You never know. I mean, for
Right.
sure.
Okay, these people got, and it's funny how they just coincidentally never bring up the fact that they have their own army and or their own cop base in their own land over in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? It's something about that they don't, because Negroes don't own a missile. Okay, so it's like,
I'm sorry. Like, hold on. What are we looking at, Sham?
These are ancient Egyptian statues of pretty much ancient Egyptians with the noses shot off. Negroes. Ancient Hamitic Negroes, what you would call it. That's what we're looking at. It's just a bunch of pictures. Now, these are nothing like them, who they claim they say the Israelites. Because they can't pass for these people.
and that's what I was saying.
I know cats that look like, man. I know people, man, that look like them right here. All these people, man. You show some of these images, man. I can go to a corner store and show you a dude look just like.
Zoom back in on that. Look at the afros on these guys.
Yeah, man.
Look at the afro.
Man.
And see, when you notice, Yehuda brought this to my attention one time. I said, damn, you're right. When you look at these, you always wonder why they always got their shirts off, or not naked, but kind of not dressed like it's hot. Because they're trying to stay warm. I mean, trying to stay cool because it's so hot over there. You know what I mean?
Now
but look at
looks like Cesar Chavez, Julio Iglesias.
Nah, man, nah.
Now, when you look at pictures like this, is the videos I want to show y'all, but I can't get it to act right. A lot of these images you see, they actually blow. They take the painting off and just want to leave the image up. They don't want the color. So a lot of times you'll see where they actually try to repaint it, or they just take all the color off altogether and just show the image.
You can see it down here.
X-ray to try to put their own painting on it. Yeah, right there. See, they just cleared all of it off as much as they could. Right? And then you'll get imposters to say, "Oh, you see the pictures? They white." You know, but I got some videos I want to show y'all, man, where they actually go down in the tombs and they show people with afros and locks and everything, man. But those are beautiful examples. Right
and
there.
look up if y'all can, whenever y'all get a chance.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Lion.
Right, whenever y'all get a chance, just look up the city of Avarice. Okay, when you look that city up, that's the city where the Hebrews dwelt when we was being slaves in Egypt. And so I guarantee you, the people of Avarice, the city that was in Egypt, where we dwelt, just like they had, you got the suburbs, and then you got the hood. Avarice is like the hood where all the Hebrews stayed. Look at the people of that.
I'm sorry. Let's get credit where credit's due. Hold on tight. Let's get credit where credit's due. Because once I show y'all some of these tombs and these pyramids, it's amazing how they was able to do that. And they didn't have the modern technology we had today, and do all that carving in the stones, So you had to be a real powerful empire to do that. And it's just amazing.
Well, you got to think of the stair. Yeah, I know y'all done saw the photos. You had stairs that's bigger than built. Now, how would they put stairs that big? Where you can get on one stair and you can see the audience on just one stair.
Well, I think they just carved down the mountain. What they did is just chop the mountain. And what instruments they were just banging, man. It's amazing how they did that.
Like the Giza pyramid and things of that nature. How did they take those big 1,000-pound bricks and put it all the way up all the way to the top? And then check this out.
They probably would have got some H-Town that had them to do it. When you finish, we'll let Don speak. He's been very patient. That's supposed to be hard workers, huh? Hard workers.
When you go to the top of the pyramid, it matches right with the nearest star, head to head, on point. Now, how would they do that with these bricks that weigh tons?
Go ahead, Don. Let Don speak a little. Let Don speak because he's been on here for like over an hour. Very patient, Don. Most High bless, brother. I checked it out already, Star. I sent it to Sham. Sham, I sent you some stuff the brother sent me.
Most High bless, brother. I was just absorbing.
Oh, no doubt. Sham, I sent you some stuff the brother sent me.
Most High bless, brother. I was just absorbing.
Oh, no doubt. Sham, I sent you you got feedback from you.
Most High bless, brother. I was just absorbing.
Yeah, you see that right there? That picture right there, that's the history of an African hairstyles, right? Just like the Egyptians on the wall, and that's what you see right there. Wearing braids way back then. All this stuff is passed down. You see this? Right there. You see that? I used to have waves like that when I was a teenager. Top middle.
Man, me too, man.
Put that stuff top on, man.
Hey, man.
Quan, they don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that.
No, they don't.
I know something about it. Hey, I pull up my old pictures of me, man. When I used to spin like that, man. I just lost.
Hey, I kept that brush, always brushing, brushing.
You get that mirror.
Hey, Don, what type of grease you use? Don, what type of grease?
I used to use the yellow can.
Don, don't say nothing, Don. Hold on, Don. What kind of grease you use, Don? Don, what type of grease we used to use back in the day?
I used either the yellow can or the orange can, baby. I had to give it up, man, because I couldn't date. Because when I took off my rag, man, the girls would get seasick and they throw up in the car, and it was just bad. It was just bad.
Hey, blow that picture up, Sham. Blow that picture up right there.
I can. It's on the website.
Hey, Konal, look. Okay. This is all you need.
Oh, he got
right
the
here.
whole can. He got it.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
He got it.
That's right.
Can
You
you
got the can too, baby.
That mirrors right there, man. See what
Yes,
you
sir.
do, man. You get that mirrors. What I do, run this under some hot water.
They put that hot cloth, put that hot cloth on it when you get finished. Lay it down.
Mm-hmm.
What you know about that, young buck?
Oh, come on, man. Come on. I'm about to show you my pictures. I'm about to show you, man. I can have them spinning, man.
And what I found out, if you look over the past couple of days, brothers and sisters, all the trolling we've been getting, it's just hate. It's just straight hate, man. Everything you see when they come at us like that, because we're rich at everything. We're the creative every damn thing, right? And then if you're not even an Israelite, okay, if you're not even an Israelite, you got people like in Egypt, the Egyptians, right? The Assyrians, right? The what's the other ones that came over here, Kahan? The Phoenicians. All these were Negroid people who were very creative. Very creative. Okay, in everything. So there's something to be admired.
Hey, can I add something?
Sure.
Good.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Also, back in the ancient times, the weather was very, very hot, like every single day. Like it was like 100 Fahrenheit every single day. Like it only makes sense people that are darker or have a lot of melanin can able to like stand those environments. I don't think that like white people can
Jerusalem
literally take that. And back in the ancient times,
hey brother
back in
Andre,
ancient times,
Jerusalem.
sunscreen wasn't invented yet.
Sunscreen.
Jerusalem got the highest rate of cancer over there.
Sunscreen.
They got the highest rate of skin cancer over there.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah, God is doing miracles. We should be happy with that because that also shows that those people are imposters.
Yeah, they imposters, man.
Hey, look, do me a favor. Put the link in the room. I want Twisted Look dreadlock specialist to come on. That's my brother from South Africa. We do want to hear from you. Put the link in the room so you can come on, and maybe we can get into some, if you know of it, about the land, about the settlers, the first settlers in South Africa. Because I was speaking on that because Julius Malema and then was having a conversation about that because he wanted to take the land away from the Boers and give it to the people that's native of the land or so-called black people in Africa. And then with that, you end up having a dispute with other Africans on who was actually native to that land, another whole argument. So if you could come in, man, if you know anything about that, because I'm always in America and I know a lot about it, I got to go back and refresh my mind because, like I said, I'm heavy into politics all over the world. I just like seeing what's going on. And the politics in Africa really caught my attention. Even some of them are brainwashed, man. You got some of they parliament, they actually wear white wigs. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find it, man. Let's so you can see.
Hey, Elder Shem, can y'all share my screen record? I want to share this.
Hey, look, I saw it. I just didn't want you to make. I don't want you to have the Israelite women going into lust. I see the picture, but I'll go ahead and put it up there, Playboy.
What picture?
I'll go ahead and put it up there, Playboy. Let's see.
Oh no. There
we go.
Man. None of that. Man.
I'm trying to keep the women calm, But here we go. Here go Playboy Kahun back in the days.
Hey
right?
man, nah, I ain't talking about that now. We ain't gonna put that
All
out
right,
there.
now
Man.
let's
We ain't gonna put
see.
that out there now. But
All right,
now
here we go.
I'm gonna put this right here.
Okay.
This goes on along with what we talking about. Let me give you some context behind this. Now, the brother in the shirt right here, I don't know this brother, but the brother who's recording, I know him. Me and him used to talk all the time. We still talk. He pulled, you know what I'm saying? He didn't not get this brother to say none of this. Watch what he say. Watch this. I'm just let y'all say. Watch this.
I'm from the Ivory Coast.
Okay.
From the tribe of the Yakuba.
And that's for what?
The Dan.
You the Dan tribe, and Yakuba is for what?
Yakuba is actually Hebrew for Jacob.
Oh my goodness.
Israel.
We did not tell him to say this, y'all.
Israel.
And your grandfathers told you what?
History that our people have come down from a very fatherland. Very fatherland.
This brother, the Ivory Coast is on West Africa, y'all. This brother said his grandparents told him that they tribe, which is Yakuba for Jacob, is the tribe of Dan from a far land. Much love, brother. We appreciate you for that.
And then the same traditional precept and custom are the same. Since ever on the Sabbath, no one goes out in the plantation. We stay on the
That's it. That's it.
You see that? Wow. You see that? Now, who else doing that? Come on, man. Come on, brothers and sisters. Y'all see what's going on. So don't let these people discourage us. We know what's happening all over the world, man. We waking up.
We're waking up, man.
Waking up. You know, and we just waking up. A lot of these people already been woke up. My brother from Nigeria, come back on. You was very patient, man. We want you back on here.
Who Kadiri? He texted
Kadiri,
the private chat. Yeah, he said he gonna come back. He had to go and get his laptop. You gotta go.
Okay.
He gonna come back on.
Okay, he must get something he wanna bring out. You hear any more slides, Kahun?
See anything else I can bring out? Yeah, he and Kadiri just said, come back in.
Come on in.
Yeah, we want the information.
Yeah,
Please
come on in here. Most I bless Keith. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he might. He gonna know the information. Yeah, come back in.
And I'm
bro.
trying to get this sister to come on. She lives in Africa, Negro land.
Yeah.
And she's gonna come on, man. And if I get her to come on here, man,
hey, it's over for it, man. We salute. Hey, it's over for it. That's why I don't nobody. I'm gonna make this public known. Ain't nobody messing with this. Ain't no powerful or boastful statement. We take this in all humility, man. Honestly, man, ain't nobody effing with us, man, on this stuff, bro. Like, we done the research, we can talk, done the research to study together. This, man, look, we know the agenda. When you see 3 tribes on a chart and the rest of the 9 tribes look like everybody else in the world, you really have to think and ask yourself. You really have to sit back and think and ask yourself, how we gonna be the minority in the world and the minority on the chart? You really have to ask yourself that question.
Yes.
But my thing is always this. I do my best to stick with the scripts, and it's like, this is all great information we're given here. But the curses of Deuteronomy 28 and going back in history, how and where did this happen to these people we see on TV today? Like, they're not going through the curses as what Negroes are going through. Nowhere you saw them going into ships. They got their own neighborhoods. They got their own cop force. They got that those type of things don't apply to the children of Israel when you read the curses. You see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt, man. Oh man, it's just, I just feel good because a lot of stuff we didn't learn in school, man. and it's right there. And I guess the internet is a blessing and a curse, you know. But if you utilize it the right way, you know, you could definitely educate yourself because the internet is smarter than any college, any university out there. You know, you can learn a lot of stuff just by doing research and reading books. Like the Hunt say, we study together. You know, we be in we got our own little private room, and we talk for a few hours, man. And, you know, more so them than me, but for sure. So, anybody want to come on? Questions? Anybody want to put any questions in the chat? You can, and Kahan and Elia and the rest of the family will try to answer these questions. Any questions at all, or come on if you like. Oh, we definitely learn lies in school.
I'm gonna share it one more time. I'm gonna share it one more time. I'm gonna show y'all something. Man. Just a simple Google search, man. Like this stuff is simple. Watch this. If I go on Google and type in Native Americans for sale, all this shit come up. Ain't nothing about no damn slavery. All this come up. You go and type Mexican for sale, all this comes up.
Yeah, I've been done that. If you type, if you type in people in Mexico sold for slavery, black people will come up. Name all the 12 countries in South America, and all you gotta do is say what people were sold in them countries, and everybody will come up black. Google it in any country in the world. You can say Japan, and black people gonna come up. Anywhere, that's who's gonna show up. Black.
Watch this. If y'all can see my screen. Mexican slave. First thing pop up, Negro slave. Man, come on, man. Y'all people, man.
Do Argentina. Do Guatemala. Any of them. Just do anyone. Slaves in them countries. Watch what pop up.
Black slave. Come on, man. Y'all.
What it say? I can't see it. What it say?
Black slaves, early Guatemala, African heritage in Central America. We know them Israelites. Afro Guatemala, Afro Mexicans. Man, come on, man. Simple Google search comes and tells you this.
Do Peru. Do Peru. Anyone can do Peru.
Slavery in Peru. Black Peruvians. Afro Peruvians. 3 African Mexico City, man. Like, y'all look. I had somebody tell me, man, look, which I understand how it's a sensitive topic, man. But I'm gonna say this. Ain't no damn Mexican, no Israelite, man. Ain't no Native American, no Israelite. Only Israelites is the black people, man. That's just what it is. And you just got to accept that. It's just what it is.
Yep.
Their problem is this. They are a created ethnic group, and they're a created nationality, if you will. A lot of people get that stuff confused. A person's ethnicity as opposed to their nationality. But the thing about it is this, you know, a lot of these are like new races that have come along that have been created out of old races or ethnicities, if you will. Mm-hmm. And so they don't even fit within the 70 nations and languages that you had to be able to speak to arise to the second seat in Mizraim. So they like hybrids. We got a bunch of hybrids out here too. We got some of them.
America is loaded with them, Don. Hey, put the link in the room. Zealous of Israel. Come on, brother. Melchizedek Ministry. Come on the platform and talk to the people. Go ahead, Don. Slocky.
Yeah. They have to realize. I mean, we've been everywhere. We've been everywhere. We Oh man. And then we were in slavery everywhere in the world, literally everywhere. What did I want to do here? I wanted to.
You could type in slavery, put a slaves in India.
Yep.
Gotcha. Give me a second.
Put the link in the room, Star Leader, please, for the brother zealous of Israel Melchizedek Ministry, so he come on and say something. Thank you, Star.
Go on.
We hear you. Go ahead, though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
no,
sir.
I want y'all to share my screen real quick.
Oh, okay.
I want y'all to see something from my travels, and then I'll tell you where it is.
I'm trying to figure out where
man,
Northern Kingdom Prophet and Castro Del Vigo. Amigo.
Casa del Mexicano.
They can't speak against him. That's all that is.
They can't, man. They can't. They can't speak against him.
Hey, come on. Type in slaves in Arabia.
Okay.
And then after that, type in slaves on Mars.
That's, hey, you know what, Yehuda? That's the spirit, because I said, hey man, hey y'all, hey look, on everything, you know what's in my mind just now? I said I want to type in slaves on Mars and we pop up, and you come in here and say, everything that was on my mind, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm telling y'all that was on my mind. I said, damn, you probably type in slaves on Mars and they're gonna show Dawn up in here.
They show black people, they show black slaves on Mars and Jupiter. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
What it say? Read that. What it say?
It says, I mean, I just typed in simple Google. I mean, history of slavery in the Muslim world. Slavery was widely practiced pre-Islamic Arabia, as well as the rest of the ancient community, where the minority were European Caucasus slaves of former extraction, likely bought by the Arab. You know this. Well, we ain't going out of it. Look, this
India.
Africa. Oh, India.
Wow.
But we all know that the first so-called African Hebrews to be sold as slaves was by the Arabians. The subsaharan slave trade, which started way before the Atlantic slave trade. In fact, when you go read the Quran, the Muslim Quran, they talk about God's people as slaves. They talk about it in the Quran. And who did they own as slaves? They owned the Negro, only the Negro, nobody else.
Yeah, after the 78 but if you notice,
hey, your mic is making a lot of noise.
Hold on.
Yeah, you breaking up real bad, Yehuda.
Where they come from?
Make a lot of
It
noise.
look just, I know
what it say, Kahan?
I just typed in slaves in India, and all these people right here were slaves. They black.
It look like the Sahara slave trade, the Arab slave. That's what that look like.
You know they gonna have that Native American pop up because YouTube got that algorithm on these Hebrews, so-called Hebrews, man. But you see, man, these folks is black. These people is black, man. Yes, you type in slaves, like we said, like I just went. You type in Negroes for sale, that's gonna pop up. You type in any Native American or any, ain't none of that gonna pop up. But
type in Mexicans for sale.
Right here.
You know that, and you know them signs that we be seeing when they be having, we have Negroes for sale. They also have signs where it also said we have Hebrews for sale.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know what book you talking about. I don't have that book, man. I've been wanting to get that book for years. I know exactly what you talking about.
Like,
they don't have them ones. Yeah, they don't have them online. They know.
You know, I even had some. It was a while back, but I even had some photos where you had slaves in their log cabins blowing the shofar. You see what I'm saying?
No,
Well, I
see,
was
look,
cool back then, but you know, media ain't gonna tell us that. And how
I'm sorry about. Hey, Kahan, do me a favor. Read what Twisted Lock said. Twisted Look said in the comment section.
Like I said, thank you, Elder Quinai. I have been trying to come on, but our Wi-Fi has been bad from the beginning of January. But I know the issue land in the settlers. First, it was the Kojin, then the Nugani and White.
There we go.
He said he gonna try and come on. Most High let him. Hey, what's Kadir? Kadir, if you listening, brother, could you come back on? Man, we want to chop it up about that Yakuva being a Dan and all that.
Now, them people right there, brother, sister, look them names up, because if what you go, and I believe that NGUNI is a Igbo word, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but did somebody just pop off? Don, what happened to Don?
Oh, he popped off. He'll be back.
Yeah,
he should be back.
But a lot of this stuff you're going to find them languages in the Bible. Well, y'all be reading the Bible, y'all be seeing them words like, what the hell is that? A lot of them words is in Africa, African towns and stuff.
Man, you look in this book, right? I got that book I showed you, The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews. And then when you look in, and you look at the slave names, man, a lot of slaves had names that was in Hebrew, like that were found in the scriptures. A lot of them was named Moses, Isaiah, Benjamin. You had different names.
Like my granddaddy name was King David.
Right. And you had you had different, people who they sung about like the old Negro spirituals. You can go and look him up. Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, all that. They knew.
Yeah,
Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, my Lord. Yeah, all that.
That other song that's Still Away to Freedom. That's another old spiritual Negro song.
Well, not only that, when you look all across America, when people be in church, right? Black church, white church, only church you hear and scream, hallelujah, is us.
Mm-hmm.
We the only ones be screaming that. Hallelujah.
Right here, man. And I'm gonna read an excerpt about this book right here, The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews, on page 212. It says Black slave owners and Jews. It says Rabbi Bertram Korn makes reference in his essay Jews and Negro Slavery in the Old South to likelihood that some blacks with Jewish names may have received them either from Jewish owners or Jewish fathers. The list Korn uses is drawn from Carter G. Woodson's Free Negro Owner Slaves. He finds 8 of these Negroes with Jewish names who own a total of 39 slaves, like their fathers. Like how we always, our names will be taken away. But it says Jewish tradition. They apparently felt quite comfortable participating in some Jewish families' traditions of slaveholding. But it's just a little bit out of this, book about the, the different names and stuff. It's
Most High bless, Keith, Washingtonian, DC repping.
Yeah, I'm gonna let somebody else go.
No, go ahead. You good? I was just hollering my the brother Keith Jenkins. He said he's from DC. I just said DC repping. No doubt.
I love that book, man. That book has so much information. That book was written by Farrakhan, right?
Yep. Yeah, they
so much with the names. With the names, it ties names, and so when you go to a Confederate cemetery, you're gonna see a lot of ish-looking names. You're gonna see a lot of stars of David on the headstones and stuff.
Oh
So it's
yeah.
really interesting, you know. And in terms of what I was saying before, the reason I jumped off is because they made me jump through some hoops. I was going to share my screen, and I wanted y'all to tell me, and then I was going to tell y'all where this picture was from. And so here we go. Are we
Every
doing this
page,
thing again? Are we doing this again?
I'm gonna get them to share, but just real quick. Every page has a citation on it from a white Jewish source. You know, my camera kind of blurry, but that's what it. Every like at the bottom of the page, every page has a source from a white from a white Jew, so-called Jewish scholar or white scholar just in. So basically, they telling off on themselves in the book. Like this book is hard to find. Like you try and look for it, you can like it's hard to find if you know where to look though. But we ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Email me. I put my email in the chat. Email me. You want to learn how to find this book? I got you. Cause I ain't gonna put it out there because you know people be looking. People be, you know what I'm saying, looking, and they burn, you know, you can't tell the minute people they start burning the spot up, man, and one bad apple spoiled a whole bunch. So I'm gonna put my email in there. Just email me. I'll send you the link where you can get it. I'll send you the stuff. But anybody else on the panel? Don P.
Hey, Shawshank, do me a favor.
Yeah.
I sent you images just now of the the Muslim Quran, and I sent about maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah,
Do me a favor. Pull.
Kahan, can you blow them pictures up for me? Because I had logged out
Yeah.
my Facebook.
Are you logged in?
No, I logged out
okay.
on my laptop. I didn't
Hold on,
feel
give
like
me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
So
It'd be honest with you, don't worry about it, because it'd be best to see the blow up on the screen, bro.
Yeah, he gonna share a screen and do it.
Oh, he gonna share? Okay. All right.
Can y'all see that?
Con.
You see all them brown skinned people up in there?
Yeah, where is that at, Donkey?
That's in Moscow, Russia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we don't. That's not talked about a lot. That's not talked about a lot at all.
Oh, I know the Russian icons come out of there.
Yeah.
And I know they got them over there in the church in Santorini, Greece.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen the Rick Ross video, Santorini, Greece? He over there, and that church, they got all of them posted up in the churches.
I got his book too. Rick Ross, he know the truth. I got his, he know the so-called truth. I got his, but he referred to Drake as a black Jew. But you know how we feel about that. But you know them celebrities be ignorant to a lot of stuff, man. A lot of celebrities know the truth, man. Kanye know the truth. So-called Big Sean, G Herbo, Kodak Black, all them. Hell, Kodak Black changed his name to Kahan. Like literally, his name. He changed his name from Dewey's son K Capri. Dewey's son, I forgot his last name. He changed his name to Bill K. Something, but it mean Bill K. Blanco, I think. But the K mean Kahan.
Well, the thing is, the thing is, it's like this. In order for you to know their names, they had to take that deal.
Mm-hmm.
See, they got taken up on the pinnacle, and they was shown the whole world.
Man.
Okay.
I ain't putting it past.
And they signed that blood contract.
Yep.
And that's what it took. You know, you see a lot of also you see a lot of you know, somebody got to make a blood sacrifice. So that's when you see folks dying. So I mean, that's just a whole evil industry. I was in it as a vendor, but yeah, man, no, that's all bad. Oh, but I was saying about this whole thing about going around the whole world. You know, they had human, well, I say human, they had us petting zoos in Russia.
Yeah, I was about to play. Yep. I'm gonna play that video too. I got a video. That's one of the
oh, good.
Yeah, I want to play. Hey, Sham, play this video I just sent you, Sham. Put that up there. Brothers, y'all can talk while Sham get this video together. You hear me, Sham?
Yeah.
Put that video for me.
I ain't seen that video in about 4 years.
I had it. I was trying to get it to play. They look like they might come to play now. So, I mean,
I'm about to share this video. This image. I think Yehuda wanted to share.
Okay. Yehuda still on this?
Okay, this it right here. Surah 59 Al-Hashar. It says in section 2, it says, "Hast thou not observed the hypocrites say to their misbelieving brethren among the people of the book?" Ah, man. See? I mean, I add on to that. I got, man, look, check this out.
Hey, before you add on to it, the brother's back. Let him speak before he loses internet again, Kahan, if you don't mind. Yeah, the brother back over from Nigeria. Go ahead, Doc, speak, and then once he finished, you can say something to her, then play that video. Go ahead, Doc. Brother.
Salama, can everybody hear me well?
Come on, we can hear you, brother.
Okay. Thank you guys for having me on. I know a bunch of topics have been discussed, but I would like to talk about the Danyakuba people that you showed the video on from Ivory Coast. These people, show strong connection, obviously, to the tribe of Dan. And one thing that's interesting about them is that they originally migrated from Western Sudan, which is on the eastern part of Africa. So Western Sudan to the north, which is part of present-day Mali and Guinea. And so since the 8th century, these people have been moving all the way, moving from east to northern Africa, and then finally they came down to West Africa. And so it's very interesting to see that many people who have this history of moving from Eastern Africa, Northern Africa, Northeastern Africa, down to Central Africa, Western Africa, Southern Africa, people like this always have the same, there's always a coincidence with them and the people of the book. So it's very interesting to see migration patterns matching up with how we see the children of Jacob moving in scripture.
Right, man. Just like we came from those coasts, and we was going everywhere. But them slave ships, and we gotta understand, those slave ships just come to America. They went all over. So people focusing on Babylon, this, America, that, this, that, and the other, and all that. I mean, we scattered everywhere. We can't take that out. We scattered amongst all nations. So, that's just what it is. That's just what it is on that.
And
here's what's really interesting. Rome is reeling right now. So all these members of the Roman Empire have gone in on Mali to sanction Mali. And that just like happened today or yesterday. And also I believe Somalia as well. But Mali's the latest one on the list. They trying to destroy our people over there.
Exactly. And it's not just the thing is, they are trying to just destroy the people entirely, because I believe it's in Mali, or I think this thing, of course, where people call I believe Timbuktu. That's where it is, in that area. So the area of Mali, Timbuktu, they attack the libraries. That's one thing that these people do. They go for where they are very interested in the scrolls, very interested in the manuscripts. They are very interested in the information that the people have. So what they do is they go and they sack those cities. They use whatever strategy they need to use to get there. Take whatever they need, take it back to their bases, and they hide it. They hide the scrolls in their temples and all of that, which is why today many tribes, the few tribes that manage to keep whatever knowledge, whatever scrolls they have, they can't come out, and many of them are not bold to come out and say anything. Because if someone in this day and age comes out and say, I'm from this tribe and this tribe, these are our scrolls, this is everything, this is what we have, the next thing you know, the next thing you know, one of these people will come and they will try to discover it, the quote unquote, they will try to discover it for themselves, and that whole Columbus spirit and everything. And then they will come, and before you know it, all of a sudden, a tribe that was fine for centuries, nothing happened to them. All of a sudden, they are dying out. Oh, they are dying. Something is wrong. What's happening? What's happening? What do you mean? What's happening? It's it shouldn't be rocket science. They were fine, and then all of a sudden, somebody strange came and they started dying. I think put 2 and 2 together, and then people will be able to find that. Because I know in East Africa, there's people like that. In Southern Africa, there's tribes like that. In Central Africa and West Africa, they have information, they have scrolls, they have oral tradition, but they don't want many of them, they don't want to send in. Some of them, they just keep the secrets to themselves. But those who do wish to say it, they are keeping quiet, for fear of, these people coming with their wars and their deaths, because, wherever they go, is death and destruction that follows them. So it's a shame. I do hope that one day, they get the courage to speak up, because, we don't know everything. I believe everybody has a piece of the puzzle. And so we need, by the Most High Spirit, we need to put these puzzles together so that we can have a clear roadmap of where we are going.
Nephew, you just defined Esau. Wherever he goes, death and destruction follows him.
Hey, Shad, could you play that video? Because we was talking about slavery, and I want to show one of the most famous men in Mexico, right? One of the most famous men in Mexico. So this is a shout out to the Northern Kingdom guy, whatever he called himself. I hope you're watching this, so you can you're closer than us. You can actually go over there and put some flowers by the statue or whatever, if you like. But go ahead and play that beautiful video.
You hear me, QANATH? The brother trying to come back on. I don't know if he's gonna connect though. There you go.
Oh, okay. Let him talk before you play the video. Let him talk.
There you go.
Go ahead, brother. Let him talk before he cut off. Let him talk. Go ahead, brother. This came on. South Africa. Go ahead. You can speak. Most High bless you.
Shalom, Elder.
Shalom. All right. Hallelujah.
Shalom, brother. Shalom, Elder. How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Give us some information. Tell us about yourself. Some information on the two tribes that you was. Yes.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and start talking because the connection bad. Just go ahead.
We can hear you.
That's the one we always had. This one.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead and speak. I think he's froze again.
Different color.
Damn. Because I'm telling y'all, I can tell he got some very powerful information y'all need to know. Yeah, see, already. Damn. I don't know how we're gonna fix that, man.
It ain't us. It's the he said the internet.
Over there, the internet's really messing up over there. That's beautiful. He's watching all. I think that's one of the brothers that was if I'm not mistaken, that was in F.O.P.E. South Africa. Looked like it anyway. Let the video play till he come back then. Yep.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Welcome to the Black Excellence and Abundance Channel. Did you know Ganga Zimba, the spiritual warrior, was born in Congo in 1630, captured and shipped to Brazil to work in a plantation. He managed to escape, raised an army with other African captives, and founded his own kingdom of Palmares with a palace and a court. You'll notice that on this caption, it's showing.
He back on, QANATH. You hear me, QANATH? Go ahead, we can hear you. Did he freeze again? Twisted Look. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Man,
I see him moving a little bit.
he can't hear us. Go ahead and speak, brother, if you can hear. Just you don't have to do a small talk. Just go ahead and give us some information for the people.
Yeah, I just heard something. Let me say something. He must can't hear us. Let me type it in the chat. We can hear you.
Yo, Africa connection going on. Yeah. I'm gonna come to Africa and run for emperor. Just kidding. Oh boy.
That's the prince of the power of the air. He must have something important to say.
It's funny. It's interesting you say that in the canal, because we would rather have, diasporans coming home, coming home and at least, having chieftaincy titles than, complete foreigners that don't look like us or have our best interests ruling, because that's what they are doing now on the continent. They are giving these other nations, giving them chieftaincy titles, and then they are using these chieftaincy titles to slowly but surely claim all the land for themselves.
I saw they made a damn Asian, a damn chief over there, I believe in Congo, if I'm not mistaken. I couldn't believe
it happened in Nigeria.
Nigeria, yes, it happened in Nigeria. I was so pissed. Hey, look, I'm glad you brought that up, man. I could not believe this. This happened a few years ago. They actually made an Asian guy. He wasn't born in Nigeria. He come from Asia, so he could get rights. Man, what the hell is wrong with our people? So he can get rights to land and the resources there, and made him a chief. Now, see, I'm gonna tell you the difference. Now, I will say this: not all, but some so-called African Americans here, Hebrews here. If I was over there, I would rally enough people. We would put him. He would be fed to the gators.
Come on, bro.
He'd be fed to the gators. And if anybody snitch, they get 10 lashes. For real. I don't understand it, man, because it's no Asian. Like, you got people, Asians coming over there and marrying people in Tanzania, and I'm like, oh, y'all, they sit back. And one time somebody was getting married. They had an African marriage, and they was doing it live. And I don't know what in the hell made me get on the channel. And I saw it. Man, they called me all kind of racist, and I damn sure I was racist as hell that day, buddy. They kicked me off my career. The fake account came right back on it. I was like, she should have been ashamed of herself. Ashamed.
Yeah, but when I see some foul stuff like that, I be seeing it all. Like, when you see, like, what do you think they did with the guy from Tanzania, and the president of Tanzania, the president of Haiti, all type of leaders who refuse that oath? You know what I'm saying? End up.
Well, see, that's why you gotta be smart. You need guys like me, you. We don't have to be the president. We could be them underground people. When we see some shit like that, we just cut their head off. No marrying our women, no chiefs, no marrying our women, and no African coming to the shores of America or Europe bringing some damn dog witch back and trying to make her put her on some damn African garment with that blonde hair, got her dancing around. This is like dog witch shit. Yeah. Are you serious?
They couldn't.
Yeah, I raised hell over there. They're trying to get rid of me. Yeah. No way. Yeah. Invite me to Nigeria, brother, and let's go get that chief.
Man, if they allowed us to come over there and gave us equal footing, we could show these smart, silly niggas how it really is supposed to be done. See, they're intelligent. Did you hear about the story? I believe it was in Nigeria, Brother just created a television, I believe it is, that has wireless power.
Wow.
Yeah, you got
This brother, he's created some other stuff too. He's created some
the
other
guy
stuff
that
too.
created the wire for the internet is from Nigeria. Very smart man. Many creations that
Yeah,
and a lot of white folks
Philip
agree.
Emeagwali is technically, I mean, in my own eyes, he is the father of the internet, because the supercomputer processing power, all of that, the technology behind that the credit goes to him, but people don't really recognize him. All you hear about is ARPANET and Charles Babbage, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
But that's the thing.
Bill Gates.
Whenever we come up with
I done
something,
a
they end up
program on
taking the
him, brother.
credits. You know, whenever we
I
come
done a
up with
show on
something.
him. He's a very smart man. He created a lot of stuff. In fact, we ought to do another show on him, Shan. You know, because is he still alive?
Interesting enough, I believe so.
But I'm gonna tell you what they do. What they do is all our inventors, right? Now, what I'm gonna say is kind of sad, but they pay them off and they keep them quiet.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They put them on the all money or threats, but I really believe like it's a lot of genius Black children here and in Africa, all over the world, and they make sure they get them right away, so they can come with inventions, so they can use it for themselves.
Or anybody who could revolutionize something that'll cause a disruption, like the person who made the water vehicle out of steam hydration.
They killed him.
They won't allow a car like that to be allowed on the road because water free. You see what I'm saying? So they can't sell gas, you know?
Right.
So anything like that that's out of the norm, that's going to cause a disruption to the system, they got to get rid of. You know what I mean?
It's a
here's the problem at hand. We don't protect our own. See, this is why I told Shashan, pardon me?
We ain't got the power too, though.
Well, no, you don't have the power all the way, but we got the intelligence.
That's
right?
true.
The mind is a very intelligent thing. And I'm going to give you an example. Sham, you told me and I told you, we got to keep our circle what?
Small.
Keep our circle small. That way we won't have nobody come stab us in the back, infiltrate. You know what I mean? Location. You don't need to know all the locations. You know, and you just stay real low key. And if you're going to operate in any shape, anything you do it. Let me not make this people think I'm so goddamn terrorist, but third or fourth party. You know what I mean? It's a way you operate, how you operate, where you stay low key, and you could do things that's not illegal, but do things that's promising for your people and protect your people. Right? Protect your people. If you got a leader there, like a Martin Luther King, a lot of people hate him.
Private. Keep it private.
Yeah, Martin Luther King, right? He's loud. Malcolm X loud. I'm loud. I'm not comparing myself to them. All of us on here, we loud. We outspoken revolutionaries for the power of the Most High, through the power of the Most High. But it's up to the listener audience, right, to be the real revolutionaries, right? And when you operate like that, you protect your leaders when you do shit. When you operate in a certain aspect, when you do things, you know, you guys are the movement, not us. We're not the movement. We just say a few things. You guys are the movement. You know, and what I mean by that is sometimes you can't sit around and watch. You got to do. Somebody said on here earlier, and I read the comments sometimes. Somebody say, wow, where y'all learning information from? Just like you learn from us. We go online and we read books.
Study. The scripture says study to show thyself approved. Or workmen need y'all know the rest of the scripture. I can't quote about the
need not be ashamed.
May not be
rightly divide the word.
Rightly divide, exactly. Rightly divide the word, man.
Able to rightly divide the word.
Here a little, there a little, man. Just pray to the Most High. And get your spirit right, man. He gonna show His word to you, man. You get your spirit right, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta take it. You gotta have humility. You gotta
listen.
You know.
Hey, listen, Kahan, watch this. Somebody I think it was last year sometime. Well, no, it was this year, I believe. The same damn day, I was contacted by a person, and they offered me, Dan, they tried to offer me the world. I'm like, what's going on? What the hell is this? And guess who else they contacted that same day? Who they contacted, Sam? Right? And I'm like, what the hell is this? It's a trick.
It's called Contel.
You know, and I'm like, well, we're not doing anything.
I told them no, thank you. They would have had to bring a truck full of gold for me. Gold U.S. bars. That says 99.9% kilo gold. Yeah.
And they be Robin Hood.
What would a man give to obtain the whole world?
And that's I want to say that. I want to say this too, right, real quick. Man, these dudes got their 501c3. What the hell are they doing though? What are they? What they ain't building?
They got them 508s. They got them 508 1As.
They got the 501c3 done. We got the proof. Let me show it to you.
But they got the 501.8As as well, and that's better than the C3. More protection. You ain't got to report nothing. That's what GOCC got.
Yeah, GOCC got it, but we talking about camps like IUIC, ISUPK, HOI. We talking about camps like them. Let me show it to you.
Don, you got your 501c3 too, right?
Nope. I'm a sole proprietor. I ain't even got another person I can put this off on, but I'm gonna get him because you know he got legal standing as an individual. He's gonna be my fall guy, just in case one of my companies create $2 million worth of damage. It's like, oh no, you got to blame that nigga. The court says he's an old individual, so ain't got nothing to do with me. Plus, I ain't got nothing anyway. Y'all made sure of that, except for a whole lot of student loan debt. I got the debt slavery, y'all. They got me trapped in.
Before you play that,
so anyway,
before you play that, Kahan, before you show that, let's finish playing that video real quick. I don't want to forget that because I want everybody in Mexico.
Oh, hold on, Kunal. Feedback on. Hopefully, the brother Twisted Dreadlock. Let's see if he can.
You sure that's him? We don't see his face. We don't see his face.
No, that's probably him.
They're like that's a different circle. That's a different circle. Let me get the remove.
Is the spelling the same? If the spelling is the same, then it can't come on.
No, it's him. I'm trying to see if he going.
It's his internet. If his internet,
I think that's him.
Yeah, that's him. But the internet.
Sam, go ahead and play the video.
Ganga Zombie. That is a mistake. It's actually Ganga Zumba. Ganga Zumbi is the nephew of Ganga Zumba. This is a story of Ganga Zumba.
Widely regarded as the king of Palmares, or Quiyombo dos Palmares, Ganga Zumba was from a royal family of the Congo Kingdom, whose mother was Princess Aquiltune Escondido Mohammed de Silva Santos of Congo. Ganga Zumba was believed to have been captured by the Portuguese during the Battle of Mbwila that occurred on the 29th of October, 1665. 5,000 men were killed. The king's 2 sons were captured, along with his daughter, Aquiltune, and her 2 sons. Ganga, Zona, and her daughter, Sabina, were among the captives, including the Congo court officials, 400 nobles, and 95 chiefs. They were chained and shipped off to Spanish America, while Ganga, his brother, and sister were sent to work at the Santa Rita plantation at Pernambuco, northeast of Brazil. Ganga and some of the enslaved were able to escape captivity, and they traveled to Palmares. Palmares was a fugitive community of enslaved people who managed to escape enslavement in Pernambuco, Brazil. After the escape, they continued to increase in population, creating a Maroon community. Later on, a confederation was created, and the Quilombo dos Palmares was formed and controlled by an elected king. Ganga Zumba was elected king, and he ruled Cerro dos Macacos. During that same time period, men from his lineage were made chiefs over other communities. Ganga Zumba single-handedly developed the area known as Mocaco as an independent jurisdiction and alliance center in Brazil. By 1670, he had a palace, married 3 wives. He also had guards, ministers, secret officials, and devoted subjects at his royal compound called Mocaco. He was known to protect all the families in the area, including those in his royal compound. The compound consisted of 1,500 houses, which housed his family, guards, and officials, all of whom were considered royalty. He was given the respect of a monarch and the honor of a lord. He was remembered for his role in helping to rescue Africans who were enslaved working on a plantation and bringing them to Palmares.
He mostly fought hard against the attacking forces of the Europeans. In 1677, King Ganga lost his sons in a battle with the colonizers who were his arch enemies. In that battle, his 2 sons were captured and taken away. In 1678, the then Portuguese governor of Pernambuco offered a peace treaty to King Ganga, who accepted the condition that the Palmares would move to Cacao Valley so his people would be in peace. King Ganga was under the impression that his people would be on friendly terms with the colonial rulers. However, we know that these treaties never worked out. Ganga Zumbi continued fighting the Portuguese against oppression and slavery for as long as he lived. King Ganga Zumba is an example of the fighting spirit that lives in all of us today. It is indeed a myth to think that the enslaved Africans ever accepted the dehumanizing conditions of slavery. We don't often hear about the many thousands of revolts that took place during the entire time period of chattel slavery in the Americas. But this is one of those stories. The Black Excellence and Abundance channel.
Okay, QANATH.
That's just one of the many slave revolts, man, that we done had. One of those. That's just one of the many ones.
I'm sorry, I got my.
Sahan, you want to
Froze. That was it?
I see your screen up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all.
What you say?
I'm one of the other one elaborate on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. That's on my end.
No,
Okay,
you
say
good.
something
No,
now.
I just want. Go ahead.
You good, QANATH? Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, y'all go ahead and speak. I'm trying to find something. Y'all go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just want. I just want to share this. What I got ain't gonna take long. I just want to show. Yeah, these camps is on the 501c3. Let me show it to you. What does that say?
Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
501c3 nonprofit organization. Look, text under there got it on the Christian. But the point I'm making is it's like them too. Same with the Purple Boys.
Oh, so the ISUPK Christians, huh?
Hey, look! I mean, look at what it say right here. Now, one of them was Islamic. One of them was Islamic at one point. I think that was IUIC, but they filed on the religious organization. I mean, where they Christian, they on the Christian too. See, this all I was saying. They on the 501c3, and your boys. You see who this is. But the point I'm making is the fact that what are they really doing? What are they doing with it? I mean, they ain't gotta report that money. They get all that money, go back to them. What y'all doing with it? I mean, don't nobody see nothing. Like, come on, bro. Like,
right.
What are y'all really doing with it? What are y'all really doing for the community stuff? I mean, I like ISUPK, they go out and say, "Oh, we got drug rehabilitation programs and all that." Man, that's them programs that ain't no different from the Christian programs they be having. That's the same programs. It's just on a different name, different organization, and different way they move. That's all it is. And the point of bringing this out is if you if you took the 501c3, then we should see a benefit for the people and anything like that. But it's just expanding and people just it's basically, man, I look at it like a big ass pyramid scheme because I mean when you look at it, I got another source that says, man, they making their money off like donations and all that other type of stuff. And you got to understand, they charge tithes, they charge donations. I mean, the way they taking donations, you got in that.
Hold up, Kahan. We don't have a 501c3, but you can donate if you like to, because we
right. We ain't got no 501c3 over.
And that's what else we pay for: StreamYard every month, Restream every month, and we buy new books, and that's it. But we don't have a 501c3, but you bring out good information. So I will say that.
Yeah, man. Ain't no 501c3 out here, man. Ain't none of that. They ain't gotta go. That's the thing, man. You don't wanna be in them because once they up in there, they can control you. That's why Cockroach he's sitting up there, man. Up there. It's because they allowing it. Because when I look, I'm gonna bring out the information. Where on a 501c3 you can't even discriminate, honestly. But I don't understand how they do it. But I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah, Judenass. I heard IUIC, man. I heard so much about IUIC, man, that I ain't gonna put it past them. I heard they got their own plane. I heard Nathaniel a millionaire. It's a whole bunch of stuff, man. You hear about this stuff, and I wouldn't put it past them if they was, man, because they ain't no better than Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes, Joe Osteen, none of these pastors with these damn mega churches. Eddie Long, well, he dead, I think. But
hey, Judah, you coming on or what? Every time you come on here, I be like, come on the show. You don't never come on the show. I be
that's just what it is
all the time. Like you could come on today. We ain't gonna attack you, or nothing like that. It's all love. We just gonna talk, bro. You come on and be a part of the show. You ain't gotta stay in the chat all the time. Somebody drop the link for Judah Nazareth. Go ahead, Kahan. I spilled something. I'm coming.
Yeah, man. These we don't need all that, man. We pour our own money in our stuff, man, and we can get out. We can build our own damn communities up, man. Even if we did take that, I'd take that money, man, and build a damn community with it, man. For real. And I mean what I say. Ain't like, come on, man. Like, they COINTELPRO, Junior the Super Dog, yeah. All them folks, man. You got whole camps out here with these white folks up in there. With these people, man, who to mix themselves, who basically, they not Israel. And now you don't put them up beside the camp. Deuteronomy 17 and 15 said, "Don't set a king above thee, not you know what I'm saying, not above that nation nor they people, and it's just what it is." So I mean, I'm gonna digress, man. Don P, Kadiri, Elkanah, brother Alai, y'all want to say something?
There you go, Judah. About time you came over here, man. Stop playing.
Judah.
What's going on, brothers?
Shalom, Judah.
Hey, I swear, I was just thinking earlier today. Me and my wife was out. I was like, man, me and FOPE, man, we should have like some kind of like sit down table thing about how because I was like, I didn't say that. I was like, the camps are kind of like gang members. I don't mean like in a violent way. I mean like on some like, you know, like they're like divided on purpose. Like I'm not, y'all know what I mean? Like like each group be like, well, we're not down with this group, and if you're not down with this camp, then you don't have the truth, and they all do that, and it make it seem like that's all Israel. Like people literally think like that's what being an Israelite is about, like, and they get turned off from it, and it's like the leaders could do better, but they're not. And so I was just thinking that it was maybe like a few hours ago. I was like, damn, man, Torah Knights and FOPE seem to be like one of the major kind of big name groups that's not really a camp. And we know whenever stuff pop off, we speak up about it. Like, you know, the pedos in the community, all the crazy stuff that goes on. I was like, we speak up about it. And I'm like, damn, man, like it kind of like in a way, like y'all may not agree, but in kind of a way, when you speak up for like certain wrongdoings that no one else is talking about, you take the leadership mantle. So I ain't mad at that. Like, that's why I always be like, hey, look, FOPE, they speak up. Like, when some F stuff pop off, you ain't got to agree. You ain't got to agree with the doctrine 100%, but y'all speak up when the F stuff pop off. And it's easier to just sit back, get quiet, and get money. You know, I try to take over the show.
Yeah, but who gonna step up, man? On like you just said, who gonna step up out here and do it? And I'm gonna say this right here. See, what y'all don't know, slander. Y'all see, they the first thing they want to say, man, is slander. First, and I didn't hear people, man. This is spirit, because I was thinking about this earlier on in the week. People want to say this stuff. FOPE, y'all, Jerry Springer, Wendy Williams, and man, look. Y'all, the information is brought, like you just said, this ain't about the doctrine. I ain't even gonna get into the doctrine. It's about like you just said, when we bring out the information on stuff to try and clean up our community, and y'all still mad when we try and clean up the community and show y'all that there's pedophiles in here, that it's niggas out here that's out on street corners telling y'all. There's out on street corners telling y'all to keep the law, but they ain't doing the same. They not doing the same thing. They said they hypocrites. So what's the point, man? If you're gonna go out there and do that, you might as well, man. Shoot, take that up, man. Take them fringes off. Go back, man. Put some Stacey Adams on and a Steve Harvey suit and go up there, man, in the church. You might as well do that if you're gonna do that, because that's the biggest hypocrites around, man. So I mean,
hey Drew, the way you
come on, man.
I saw you flossing over there. I said, let me whip out mine, because I see you like to wearing all your, you know, your little chains or whatever like that. You know.
Oh, I see you shining there, Sharsh. Go ahead, brother. With the cables. All right, brother. Hey, we had to put a stop to the be a bum doctrine. Remember that doctrine that was going around, like,
oh yeah. We gotta wear sackcloth, and we gotta be miserable and sign and crying day and night, and we can't take our wife out to eat, and we gotta walk to camp and can't have
that sound like GMS.
Yeah, you know, man, these niggas fucking crazy, man. I wish I would.
These niggas is retarded, bro. Now these niggas is retarded.
Listen, I grew up so poor. I was like, I lived that life as a bum. I don't never want to be like that. You know what I mean? Like they think that shit is like you supposed to be. I supposed to be poor forever. Not this nigga. Shit. I grew
Hey,
up
look, he was. Hey, Shem. Judah was saying something about we stepping up, and we don't proclaim to be no leader, nobody, man. You know, at the end of the day, but when people try to call us names, that's just a way to get out or get away from what we're talking about, because it's like the dog in the crowd barking. You know what I mean? Because you the Rock didn't hit his ass.
He was over there. I mean? I was on the show when he was trying to get Sinetta to get that 12 tribe debate going. Wasn't you, Judah?
Yeah, I saw it.
He said, I've been wanting to see it for years. Why it ain't happening, Judah? Why it ain't happening?
Hey, what's that guy name that say we can do this the easy way
or the hard way?
Hey, what's that guy name that say we can do it the easy way or the hard way?
Booty Warrior. Felicia
the Booty Warrior.
Yeah. We trying to save a lot of y'all from the damn Booty Warrior, okay? Because a lot of y'all will be right up in there, and if you go up in that show, we're gonna say you can do this the easy way or the hard way.
All right. So we're trying to save your butthole.
Man,
you know what I mean? At the end of the day, y'all
Hey,
want to
Judah.
keep on wanting to be Chesters. You know, yeah. I digress. So
That's
yeah,
what you
we
need
can
to
definitely do
Judah.
something, man.
Men committing adultery, men blatantly committing adultery,
Yeah.
men pedophiles and stuff. So we supposed to allow that to happen and respect them. But you got people out here because hell, when let me give you a prime example. When that stuff happened with Sakari and it, we ain't gonna call it a Passover. Man, you know how many people outside of say I'm very observative and I study people.
That was called the Assover.
Yeah, we'll call it an Assover. And it was so many people from other camps.
Yeah.
There's reaching there's not there wasn't saying nothing against it. It was some that were, but it was some majority of the people weren't saying nothing against that. They
We got
was
you.
Shaul.
We got
they
you.
got to respect the persons.
Shaul, email that to FOPE Star Lima. Put out email address and email that to us, and we'll break that down without a problem.
How we going? Because my thing is this right here. How we gonna move forward as a people, man? We doing the same stuff. It ain't gonna do nothing. We ain't moving forward. And like you look at these camp videos, they go out on the street every day. I mean, I don't say every day. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna tell no lie, man. I see these.
Hey, Kahan, let me say something real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Judah Nazareth, we already agreed that we're gonna have our Ruth is an Israelite debate and discussion on Onaz the Third and about the Messiah, Melchizedek's priesthood. So y'all know Judah Nazareth on here. We telling y'all it's gonna be Torah Nights versus FOPE. There's gonna be a discussion, not no slandering, nobody talking about nobody wives or children. Just we gonna break bread on information.
Let me see this. Hold on, Sam. It's not a debate. It's a discussion.
Yeah. That's what
it
we're
is
saying.
just be a discussion.
We're gonna discuss that.
Yeah.
But
it's not a debate, man. It's just a discussion. Because debate brings on strife sometimes.
Right. So Judah, do me a favor then. You should make a video since you non-Messianic, and you ask them niggas, why won't y'all debate FOPE on the 12 tribe chart? Everybody want to see it. Maybe you could give us some push.
Do it.
I don't know.
I'll do it. But you know they're gonna send out Katazar. I don't know why they send him out. He comes with that breakdown.
He already been destroyed.
I know, but they keep sending him out like he's the go-to guy, which is weird. And if they sound like a look, I don't know why they didn't. Why West didn't? Let me just shut up. Let me say one thing. Did y'all see Black Jesus Minister yesterday just destroy ISGPK? It wasn't so much that he destroyed them.
I didn't see it.
The fact that General Hyman?
Yeah, the fat one. But they
the
all
brother
fat.
that was like the Negro penis is superior.
Yeah, Mahaya.
Oh, you saw that video we did?
Oh, that was y'all that did that?
Nah, that was vocab.
Yeah, we did that video.
Okay.
Was it? Where guy said hated it.
We did that. We did that. We remixed it. Yeah, we did that. We remixed it. Hold up. Yeah.
Yo, you see Katazar's face? Like, you can tell they was embarrassed. You see Tazariak and Katazar, like, Katazar had sunglasses on. You can kind of, like, see his body language kind of like, and Muhammad was saying the shit so bold, like,
and proudly.
Like, bro, like, what are you talking about?
Like, he had a few of them things, didn't he? He was talking about, like, he know about what somebody pants. Like, niggas.
He looked at cockroach. He looked at cockroach and say, "That Puerto Rican, your Puerto Rican, that Puerto Rican." I was like, "Oh, he good." He about to tell us some shit here.
Hey, come on now, you want to play it?
Play it.
Let me hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight real quick. Hold on.
And let me tell y'all how this came about, right? Yehuda, now let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
He had said that, right? And I said, Yehuda, we got to make a video on this, man. So Yehuda came up with something. I said, man, look, what you do, I got to take credit, pat myself on the back. I said, get that clip from In Living Color, right? where that guy came in there and said at the end when he walked in and he caught him with his boyfriend and used the two guys saying loved it, hated it. And Yehuda put it together. And boy, Sarnetta saw that thing and put it on there. And it's and it's not slander, man. It is what it is. Those were his own words out his own mouth.
And that's not the first time. There's one time he had a picture, same dude had a picture of Yahawashi on a picture. You know the picture they used with the menorah, the one like Nate 7?
Yeah.
And he was like, look at Christ's chest.
Right.
It's so sexy. Oil that's so sexy. I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. You don't remember that? Yeah.
I did. I saw that video.
Yeah, he did. I was
like, I didn't see that. Did you see when I went on the program that time when I asked the questions? He saw me in the program and that man put his head down. Just put his head
when
down.
you
find that video, man.
You was beating them up on a Hosea 7 and 8. And they was running.
Yeah, they kept on thinking. I said, we're not dealing with no skin color or anything like that, man. We just deal with the scriptures. And they got upset about it. But yeah, put that. You can find that video, man. Play that, man. It is kind of funny. Play that video.
My wife over here for the first
made
time.
you to think of that video, but yeah, that was funny. Made that.
There is no penis that is superior to the penis of the man from the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Your penis is the superior penis on this globe. That Puerto Rican penis is superior to an African's. That so-called Negro, your penis is superior to an African. The Mexican penis, the Guatemalan penis, the Haitian penis, the Panamanian penis, the West Indian penis is superior to the penises in Africa.
When I go up into ISUPK, when I opened the door, saw that first of all, it was musty. It was musty. All I saw was oiled brothers doing, half-naked brothers doing push-ups.
But why was they oiled?
There was not a finger in the mix, but I'm a feminist. You see my wife, you see members of my shrine. Brother, it's so funny that you want to say that when all I ever see you with is dudes.
Why was they oiled?
Hey, I'm gonna show y'all something too. I got something to show y'all.
Anybody but men.
Why was they
when
old?
I come into your house,
let it play.
Listen, doing
you're gonna get better.
Each other in a musty room. When I came in, I said, Sadetta, you came in right before me. You might remember me saying this. I said, what the hell is going on here?
You got Jabari cutting on. You know it's on.
You got Jabari going crazy.
This look like a scene from Caligula. What is going on?
He said a scene from Caligula. I don't even know what the hell that is. What is that, on show, a movie or something?
Oh no, man.
Like, and then they came to frisk me. I was like, I don't even know where your head's been. Why are you touching me? It was strange. But I'm the effeminate one.
Yeah, man. I got another.
Let the rest of it play. Let the rest of it play.
Oh, that was it. Oh no,
there's more to it.
No, that's not the one. That's not the one Yehuda did.
That was the one. That was it.
Somebody took that from us, man. They took half from us. Play the whole one we did.
It's on Yehuda channel.
I don't even know what that one is.
I'll see can I find it. That's on Yehuda channel.
Right.
He said it smelled like funk. Niggas is in there doing workouts and oiling each other up. I'm like, yo.
That's what I said. Why these niggas is oiled? Why are they oiling each other anyway, nigga? Like, what man oil another man's body? That's suspect right there. Man. In itself.
Man, let me show. Man, look. Let me show y'all this. They done made it, man. Look. They done made it to the TV show, man.
Tribes of Jacob.
I don't even know what video this is. They done made it. These cats done made it to the TV show. Now they think they big shit popping. Hold on. Let me get it real quick. Let's go.
Well, we're not gonna bring out too much more information. I guess we're gonna have a little more fun before we call it a night. But let's have some fun. Find that video, man. You gotta definitely find that video.
Hey, watch this one right. They done made it now. For those who ain't familiar with this show, this the Wu-Tang American Saga show. And I ain't made it to this part yet, so I'm kind of spoiling for myself. I don't care though. But
make sure we don't get no copyright.
Nah, no fair use. They got these dudes, man, in the actual TV show. Now that's the guy playing RZA, and I think that's Raekwon from Wu-Tang.
Has no fear about person mercy. Because the Nation of Islam embodies righteousness and wisdom. How can the Nation of Islam embody righteousness and wisdom when you don't know where you're from?
You got old dirty bastard.
Yeah. So you good. You don't have a holy I'm good. You don't even believe in God.
Shalom, family. Mark is back.
Now, I don't know who channel.
Had to double back on this RZA interview. Yeah, yo, shout out to.
Hey, y'all showing y'all can get no copyright? Because usually I just play without. I mean, without
it's
sound.
on somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it's on somebody else stuff and stuff like that. But if it is fair use, all that good stuff, this ain't nothing but for education.
Nah, sometimes that fair use don't work though. Sometimes that don't. Sometimes that
we'll
don't work. They still go after you because
we'll pray.
This channel been up for years. And trust me, it's been real hard. Hold on. It's been real hard trying to keep this channel up, man, because they damn sure been coming at us, man. In fact, I think we had like 4 or 5 more channels before this one. And before, like, when YouTube first came on the scene, we didn't know they could take down your channel. And man, we had hundreds of videos, man. All of them gone. All of them gone. But we still got.
If you maybe can get the if you can get the Fair Use Act, QANATH, the Fair Use, the actual thing. I just downloaded that, so before I show a video, I just show that fair use, and then. But you're right though. It's no set. If they want to pull that shit down, they're gonna pull it down. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're gonna pull it down anyway.
YouTube tripping. It's not just us, man. It's they be doing it in the video. Like I be on the video game stuff. They be shadow banning people content. Man, they do the same thing on TikTok, Facebook. Some of her posts got shadow banned, and all she promoting is her business. So I mean, it's like, come on, bro. Like they suppressing what the truth is, and anything with Israelite or anything like that, it's just they gonna shadow ban. But my point in bringing that is, man, these dudes, like, they see these dudes. You remember when I showed you that video where what was it? Shine, he was on the drink champs. Yeah, and the man said, "Not them dudes on 45th?
You're on 42nd.
42nd, yeah, 42nd or something like that."
He was talking about
Zabak, yeah. I'm telling you, man, these folks.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
ISUPK. I know they be out there teaching on 42nd, like Manhattan, 140. No. That's 144. No, that ain't Zabak. That's ISUPK be on 42nd. Zabak be on
45th. I don't know. I don't know New York, but that what happened was basically Shine went on. If you go to Drink Champs with Nor and I forgot the other dude's name. They had an interview, and he was like, they was talking about. In the last couple, I'm gonna make note of this. The last couple of interviews they've been bringing stuff out about the Israelites. So, I mean, go check that out. But basically, he went and he said something about the Israelites. He was like, "Nah, not them dudes on 45th or 42nd."
Yeah, but I just sent it to you.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He was like, "Nah, I wasn't talking about that."
I mean, because when he got out of jail, when he got out of prison, he had the Orthodox J. He had them people. He was rocking that. You know what I'm talking. Them people. So,
yeah.
The first one was must.
Oh, you got the video?
Yeah, I was looking for it.
But yeah, man, that good man. Look, I remember. I think I watched that Sarnetta show. after that, and I think Cesario was on there trying to explain the crap. Explain it. I'm like, bruh.
He couldn't.
Like, he couldn't explain it. That dude,
now,
man.
He looked at Kakazak and he told Kakazak he's about to tell Kakazak he got the best penis, but he had to stop. He stopped himself, and he just said Puerto Rico. He's about to tell Kakazak he got the best penis he ever had.
Oh wow!
You must have had some.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
He's about to say that it was the best penis he ever had, and he caught himself. I'm serious, y'all. Listen, I'm not making this up.
No, listen. I know. No. Listen, they be over there sipping. You know they be sipping all the time.
Yeah.
So you know what they say. Sometimes nigga might say some shit he ain't.
That's a whole clown.
The truth come out. But here, we'll play that beautiful man. And look, all we did was just add other little stuff to it. But this is this man's own words out of his own mouth. Okay. ISB gay. JT. Here we go. Is it playing?
I'm going to say this briefly, and I'm going to prove it later. There is no penis that is superior to the penis.
How you gonna prove it?
Hold on, that was just about to say this.
Hold on, I'm going to prove it later. What?
Two snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
That Puerto Rican penis is superior to an African's. That so-called Negro, your penis is superior to an African. The Mexican penis, the Guatemalan penis, the Haitian penis.
Hi, I'm Vera Tamilo, and thanks for tuning in. Before I learned how to exercise properly, I was a poor excuse for a woman. Just look at those unsightly lumps of lard protruding from my sternum. I was so weak and frail back then, I couldn't even tear a telephone book in half.
The Panamanian penis, the West Indian penis, is superior to the penises in Africa.
When I go up into ISUPK, when I opened the door, Sonetta, first of all, it was musty. It was musty. All I saw was oiled brothers half-naked brothers doing push-ups. There was not a sister in the mix, but I'm a feminist. You see my wife, you see members of my shrine. Brother, it's so funny that you want to say that when all I ever see you with is dudes. That's all I ever see you. Never seen you with anybody but men. When I come into your house, y'all all doing push-ups and oiling each other in a musty room. When I came in, I said, Sundetta, you came in right before me. You might remember me saying this. I said, what the hell is going on here? I was like, yo, what is going on here? What? This look like a scene from Caligula. What is going on? what is happening in here? I was like, yo, what is happening? I was like, and then they came to frisk me. I was like, I don't even know where your head's been. Why are you touching me? It was strange. But I'm the effeminate one.
There is no penis that is superior to the penis of the man from the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
I'm gonna have to give this one 2 snaps up in a circle.
There is no penis that is superior to the penis of the man from the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Your penis is the superior penis on this globe. Wait, this is a big thing. Hey, Bernard. Okay. Excuse me. Bernard, what's wrong with you? that so-called Negro, your penis is superior to an African. The Mexican penis, the Guatemalan penis. D. Bernard? Yeah. Oh, Wrecker, he's with me. I can't believe you just did that. Your penis is the superior penis on this globe. That Puerto Rican penis is superior to an African's.
You notice he just pointed at cockroach.
Alrighty. Let's start with a street.
He said your and he
That
changed it.
so-called Negro.
No, notice. Yeah,
I know
an
African.
That's enough,
Mexican
Sam.
penis.
That's
The
enough.
Mexican penis. Hated it. The Mexican penis. Hated it. The Mexican penis. Hated it. The Guatemalan penis. Hated it. The Guatemalan penis. Hated it. The Haitian penis. The Panamanian penis. Hated it. The West Indian penis is superior to the penises in Africa.
All right, man.
That
is
He said
If that nigga ain't gay, I don't know what gay is.
I don't know, man. Hey, Elder Jonathan, you know, did you know that dude? Did you ever know that dude?
I met that nigga before.
Yeah, man.
That slop belly ass nigga.
Yeah,
Hyman, right?
Hyman.
Yeah, Hyman.
Hyman. Yeah, that's the nigga that was
He take it in the hymen.
It's so oily.
That's what I'm like. You say Hyman. Yeah, Hyman. Now this man is talking about everybody penis. He said on the globe.
But y'all know,
hey, Mike, I don't know what the hell made them bring that up.
Elder, you was right. They was talking about a script in Isaiah or something like that, talking about the flesh of asses or something like that. Basically, I guess how Sinetta tried to put it was, and I don't know, I mean, this is what I can remember. They was trying to say that the Egyptians had bigger rods than us, so they went down there. The Israelite women went and fucked the my bad. To mess with the Egyptian women. And I mean Egyptian men. Our women mess with the Egyptian men because they had bigger rods or something like that. I guess that's what Shinetta was trying to put it. But don't quote me on that. I don't know the exact video, but
I don't think it had nothing
I know
to
the
do with
scripture. I know the scripture.
Yeah, you know.
Well, remember it says something like the Egyptian men whose flesh is that of horses or something.
Yeah.
Scripture. But listen, General Yohana one time, I remember this, and Tahar came to my page from GMS and asked
Please don't call that nigga general, man. Please just call that nigga Yohana. That nigga ain't a general, nothing.
This nigga, or this dude Yohana was like, yeah, you know, something like, yeah, you can pop your woman in the butt or something, whatever. And he started saying, doing the butt. Remember? And Tahar came to my page and he was like, Judah, like, you know, he asked me, and I was like, well, you know, I wouldn't go around broadcasting or whatever that man do with this woman. I mean, that's his business. But I'm like, this nigga's over here promoting and pushing, like, get your woman in the booty. Like, he was promoting and singing and dancing. And I was like, wow, this nigga's crazy. But this is the shit that goes on in ISUBK. Remember what Jabari said? The nigga said smell like funk, nigga, and oil up in that motherfucker.
Man.
That nigga love that gay sex.
Well, you know, the thing about it is this. You got to look at where he's at. And I'm going to ask y'all brothers from the depths of your heart to pull out some charity. Because this brother is living in a sorry-ass existence. He with a woman that done hit the damn wall. He fat, probably got cholesterol levels above. You know, eating two on New Year's Day, eating 2 servings at a Chitlins with the black eyed peas.
Nah,
and
that
rice
nigga
and
eating
greens,
about 4 or 5 servings.
with ham hocks. You know what I'm saying? So, you
know the nigga ain't missing no meals, bro. No meals. That nigga missing.
This is what they say in the entertainment industry. When you've hit the pinnacle of everything that can be offered to you as a natural male, then you start to drift off on some other shit. And this nigga, I mean, the whole One West philosophy, they didn't hit the pinnacle. Now they on the downslide because they got swords at their throats, just cutting them and just tearing them up, chopping off heads and whatnot. They off on some. Y'all already know. Y'all already gave a demonstration. They off on some. Man, how are you gonna have a teaching ministry, if you will, and you talking about penal sizes? What? I'm sorry. What part of the Bazaar does that have to do with?
Don P, I got a question. I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Well, this for everybody. Do y'all like? We know that we're on the 501c3s and stuff like that, but do y'all actually really think they get like a paycheck? They really like a paycheck every week.
The niggas is that's why they paid off. They paid to teach this type of the teachers, man. They paid off. Straight up.
It's two layers. It's two
All right,
layers.
that's all I needed.
It's two layers. You get that 501c3 or you get that 508 1A, and 501A, which GOCC is under. That slide, they don't got to answer to nobody. But a 501c3, you have certain requirements that you have to answer to the government under, because a 501c3 is a generic nonprofit, and so that's why you have Goodwill, Salvation Army, But a 508 1A is only religious. So you can do a 501c3 and be the red ribbon for cancer or whatever, right? But a 508 A1, that is specifically a religious designation. You can change from a 501c3 to a 508 1A if you've been that, and you can change over, and basically it's no taxes. That's what GOCC is. That's why the niggas is over there buying and Kwana know this, and Nefa know this too. Shah, you know this. When them niggas first came up until a few years ago, they was talking about we need to bounce out of America, right?
Yeah, he had actual people,
now,
man.
Go ahead, nephew.
Yeah, he had actual people, man, believing that shit, and niggas was actually leaving the country, man, going to different places like Chile, Egypt, and shit. The nigga's a rat. He's a rat, and I know these niggas personally. I come out of One West, so everybody on the panel know I know these niggas personally, man, and all of these niggas ain't worth shit. If they was toilet paper, I'd wipe my ass with them.
We
get
got
what I'm
one
saying?
witness. We got one witness in the house. Okay. And I'm sure other nephew is probably another witness. So we got two witnesses now. So we trying to establish shit.
But I want to say this real. My bad, Don P, for cutting you off. I'm gonna go in a minute, but I just want to say this. We bringing awareness to these situations, man, and stuff, man, because it needs to be brought to the forefront. It do. We tired of the bullshit. I gotta
just say it, man. That you ain't dropping no F-bomb. Just say beat bullshit.
Yeah, you're right. We tired of the bullshit, bro. Like these damn, like, come on, man. We tired of this bullshit. These doctrines y'all teaching. I mean,
hey, bro, listen, man. What they don't understand, the Lord need to come through these damn camps like a goddamn tornado and blast these niggas' asses off the earth if they goddamn lying to our people with this bullshit.
Exactly. It
ain't about, listen, bro, let me say this quick. It ain't about camp doctrine, man. It's about truth, nigga. The hell with camp doctrine. The hell with your made up bullshit. It's about teaching your people your truth, leading your people back to the Father. That's what it's about, nigga. Ain't about you, nigga. You ain't saving nobody, nigga. Exactly. Who the hell is fat ass Yahuna gonna save? Who? That nigga can't save his damn self, and he's doomed already. The nigga said he was third in command of the all heaven and earth. That nigga signed his death certificate as soon as he said that shit. Period.
Right.
You know, and just and look at all you got to do is look at a man's life. Look at a man's life, man. You know what fruit has come out of his life. He's married to a Gentile, you know, which straight up, you know, we had this discussion the other night. You out the camp, cuz. You want to hang on to that, but you trying to hold on to French's? No, bro. You got to get out the camp. Okay? And I don't give a damn. You know, my brother tried to, man, it's a trip how we all were raised and systematized. That's where CRT comes in. How we were all
Hey, I got a video. I'm
systematized.
sorry. Hey, I got a video where I'm sorry, Don. I got a video. I'm
No,
trying to
I
pull it up where
mean, brother,
this
it's
dude
good. It's good.
is saying that you could actually rape little girls at 12 years old and younger.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah, I
"Women
saw
get
that.
young."
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, we
That's
seen that.
Tahar. That's Tahar, that wicked ass nigga.
Yeah, he said,
We seen these
yeah.
niggas.
He said we go. And I'm gonna tell y'all this is how I feel about it, right? Then we're gonna let everybody get last word because we've been on now for 3.5. For me, I just felt like One West was infiltrated, and a lot of people was basically working for them unawares. COINTELPRO, and the COINTELPRO was the doctrine.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Q, when you done, can I say this when you done?
Sure. And without even talking about the doctrine, it's the hate. In that last video we played, the disgust, this man praising penises. I never seen this before in my life. I couldn't believe that when I saw that. You know, that's why we had to make a video on it. He's praising penises. But the part everybody missed was this. He said, all these other penises is better than the African penis. Not the white man, not this man, right? It's that, right? So it's he was promoting hate. Now you got 52 countries in Africa. Nigeria got 233 million people. Right. Now this man has narrowed it down to all the countries in Africa. Right. He didn't talk about nobody else but Africans. Right. And it's all about hate. See, over here, I don't listen. For me personally, I don't hate no race of people. I don't. You know, I believe what I believe. We can have a discourse of what we believe, but I don't hate nobody. But what he was spewing out was
sex, especially when a brother and sister have a counsel.
And then, hey, she also said,
if you want to come, if you got some inside knowledge on that, come on in here and let it go. You know, you was inside that that rainbow coalition they got over there.
Yeah. Let's keep it decent and in order, like you said. So you finish up what you were saying, and then you give all the brothers their closeouts.
Right.
Yeah, so we're going to keep it like that. But at the end of the day, yes, sister, if you want to come on and say something a little bit, but there's no hate over here, man. I'm just going to keep it real. We bring out what we bring out. You know, what we brought out today about showing the people of Egypt. We didn't make nobody on this platform went over there and drew no painting. Okay, no painting. Right, a lot of the books and artifacts was well out before we was even born. Okay,
that's right.
So we just brought out what was there. Right, so that's not hate. You know,
and what.
But go ahead, JT, you can go ahead and then after you go to JT,
what a
you
lot
go
of
speak, and then I'm gonna let everybody get last word, and you get last word. Go ahead.
Yeah, what a lot of these heathens need to understand, these Gentiles need to understand, the 12 tribes chart was created by a nigga here in New York. He put your ass on there. Blame that man that lied to your ass. That's behind that damn lie. You know what I'm saying? And you can't find nowhere on this earth, no images, no Mexicans nowhere. Or no walls. No place. Not in Assyria, not in Egypt, nowhere, man. And how you gonna deny the real people of the book? Know what I'm saying? And then check this out. I asked a Mexican right now. I ain't saying it hatefully. If you take your ass to so-called the Middle East, and you be around these Arabs and stuff, they ain't going to acknowledge you as no Israelite, but they'll acknowledge everybody else on here. Call us Yehudi. You know what I'm saying? They know the truth. It's your stupid
And
ass
like
that don't know the truth.
And you know what, JT? And like we say, if somebody else want, if they want, anybody want to serve the Father, they can serve, man. We just
Nah,
have both
yeah, that's
branches,
it.
and we
That's
got
it.
love for everybody.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
That's it.
That's
how we feel.
Nobody asked for doing it.
Yasser Arafat said the problem is this: y'all left black, but you came back white.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's what they understand. See,
Okay, I'm letting everybody get a close. I'm letting everybody get 60 seconds, man, because we out of here. It's already 1 o'clock, 10 minutes to 1 in the morning over here. Hey, what time it is over you at Judah?
It's almost 3. It's almost 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, he about 14 hours ahead, right?
Yeah, from East Coast time.
Yeah, it's like 3:49 in the afternoon.
All right, so I'm gonna give everybody get 60 seconds, man. We're gonna close out. We're gonna go ahead and close out.
Let me go first because
everybody
just drop off.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I hope that someday we can have a panel, because I kind of feel, I have the same sentiment, and I think there's more brothers too and sisters that feel the same way, with the same sentiment about, like, because at this point these brothers ain't even trying to like defend the shit. They're just trying to get paid, and it's kind of like I think people, a lot of young brothers and sisters are being caught up in the mess, and they begin to worship. Sham came on, he was like, yeah, man, like a lot of times these dudes, they worship their leaders and they don't serve the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So, I think if it's, I mean, we're all like notable people, Torah Knights, F.O.P.E, and we're not saying we're not a gang, and Israel shouldn't be a gang. At the end of the day, it said that, it's beautiful how brothers dwell in unity. We're not robots. We're not going to have the same ideals, but we all have one thing in common, which binds us together: the commandments. Right? That's our foundation. And so, I think we'll save a lot of souls. I mean, we can't save souls. You know what I'm saying? The Most High would use brothers to stand up and say and speak up about what's right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And like, we speak up about what's right. So, one day hopefully we can all have a big table, maybe a 3-part series where we just not attack these dudes personally, but just talk about like, hey man, this is not of the Most High, like, and I hope we can do that in the future, man, like straight up, because they're not defending nothing, they're just trying to get paid.
Well, we got another channel called the Round Table. Hey, we got another channel called the Round Table, actually. We built that channel so we can actually sit down and have a round table and not a debate. So we have another channel actually called a Round Table. We could do it on this channel and that channel combined, a round table talking about our understanding of the scriptures, and let's move forward from there.
Hold on one second.
But, you got any more you want to say? Let everybody else jump in.
Hold on, QANATH. We got a Willie Bully on the line. Hey,
yes, Kier, shalom to the brothers of the panel. Shalom.
Shalom.
All the brothers of the panel.
Shalom.
Elder, I just want to chime. I just was listening to the conversation and agreeing with what the brother Judah just brought out. I think it's a fact. I think when you're looking at the fruits of these brothers, when you know that any rational mind in the year 2000, when that satanic lie didn't come to pass, what does it say in Torah and Deuteronomy? If a false prophet gives a prophecy and they don't come to pass,
stone
and people still following behind them though. And one thing that bothers me is just like you were saying, people, what we stand on, this walk is all about repentance and humility. It's a salvation issue at this point. People who coming into the truth are when they hear the knowledge of the truth, why would they want to come into the truth when you got niggas out there on the corners yelling at people, telling them all upset,
condemning everybody?
I feel like at the end of the day, the walk, the fruits, like it's saying Galatians 5:22, that's what's going to be evident. And again, I can't remember who said it earlier, but the work that you guys do is much needed. Fuck all that is Jerry Springer and all that, because I wouldn't want my daughter around you gotta register. You a pedophile? I don't want you around. You gotta. The society has to know that about you. But yet y'all tell lies. I heard them tell lies on y'all. and they got the corporate right amongst them, rubbing shoulders at they holy days, and being over there with them, but then want to wag their finger, at us. But the cold part to me is, I got to the point to where I realized, I'm on QANATH, you said this in the past, Elder. We're gonna speak the truth. If it fall on deaf ears, it wasn't meant for you. It's a weeding out process, really, if you really want to talk about it. Because even when I was humble, still not when I was humble, when I first came into this walk, I didn't know before I did any of my own research, and I had to take it hook, line, and sinker. Oh, those are people. It still didn't feel right to me. It didn't feel right to me because I was like, well, according to the curses I read, a lot of them don't fall on these people. And it ain't about being friends. It ain't about saying niceties. It's about the truth. Because if we're trying to get our people into a better state, it begins with keeping the law. It begins with keeping the commandments. That's the most important thing we could do to be stressing them. When you're telling the heathen that they equal, and now you talk about men's rods, and people still listening to these people. I had never seen that take. And whoever put that in living color, the idea with the whoever put that in y'all
hate it. Hey, for real.
But
I want, man, a lemon back off of you, man. Like the sister said earlier, man. Like that camp, man. Look, you paying 10% tithes, you getting donations, y'all getting money. And then, like I talked to a sister, man, who told me, man, she was getting courted by a dude in ISUPK. He requires all his wives to work, and he need a credit card to their account.
He don't do a damn thing.
Don't do no damn talking about. I do the work of the Most High. It's for the man to do the job of the Most High. And the women. What?
Nephew Kari, check this out. That's the same brothers that's saving souls through the Bazora on the Passover day at the spot. That's them cats. See, so this is where we're at. This is where we at. This is the division. This is the division. See, brothers, like I see at least 3 of y'all on here, and in my early days, if they were the only option, I wouldn't be walking with FOPE. I wouldn't be walking with QANATH and nephew, Sham. I wouldn't be walking with them brothers. Because see, I ran into them fools first. Them sidewalk fools. Out here where I am on the West Coast. So Satan's everywhere. He's handling his business.
On the West Coast with you.
Okay, I'm in Frisco.
I'm in Oakland, West Oakland.
Okay,
I'm born and raised West Oakland.
Hey, we need to hook up because there's a few more people out here, and we need to start a fellowship out here and start doing what we're supposed to be doing. We start doing what we're supposed to be doing. Saving and baptizing in the name of. Okay, because the time is drawn. Hey, it's wrapping up. The Most High is exposing the rats in the corners. Through nephew and my brother QANATH, and other individuals like them. And there's people out here on the West Coast they're getting down. But what we need to do is we need to connect this web. The Nisi turned me on to these brothers, and I'm like, I can't stay away from them. Every time they be like, bro, you subscribed, or we finna go. I'm like, okay, I'm there. Because, hey man, the truth is like a magnet. It's gonna pull you in. If you have the right polarization, it's gonna pull you in and you're gonna stick. This time you ain't gonna fall away. See, too many times in Christianity, I had to move on. You dig what I'm saying? Why I got to move on if it's supposed to see where I am right now in the truth? I ain't moving nowhere, man. Because everybody is saying the same things. And you know what the thing is, man? I moderate on different channels. And I see the same people moving in the same circle. That tells me, wow, this seem like the people that's on the narrow road. This seem like the people that's going on the road that's going to the narrow gate. You know, and not like your family members, like my family members, they want to stay on the pork and pass the pork chop. So I can get going, but I'm just, you know, it's refreshing that you were on here and what you said, and all the brothers that formerly was of One West, because you know they almost wrecked, they almost shipped. You know how many souls they gonna have to pay for that they shipwrecked?
Hey, Jeremiah 23:21.
I'm gonna show you, and I gotta I want to bring out a couple of scriptures, just in long, just scriptures, just in this passage right here, real quick, and we can be done or whatever. I want to bring out Ezekiel 33:1. It says, again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if he see the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. So we're gonna be there to blow the trumpet and warn the people about this stuff, man, because this stuff it needs to be out here. So you, like you said, fuck all that. Jerry Springer, when did we all this
Maury
crap?
Povich.
They be out of.
If you don't condemn,
get
then you
all that.
condone.
You
If you don't condemn, you condone.
You condone. That's all it is.
I
And
agree
let me get
100%
this real.
with that. I agree
It
100%.
says this. It says, and he blew the trumpet and warned the people. So you're gonna have to warn the people. It says, then whosoever hear the sound of the trumpet and take it not the warning. So if you hear it and you know and you ain't gonna take the warning, if the sword come, take him away. His blood shall be on his own head. Verse 5, it says, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, so if he's seeing it coming, and you know this bullshit happening, you know these pedophiles in these camps, you know these goddamn niggas sticking rod in other men's wives, you know these niggas stealing money and all this, you know that, but you sweep it under the rug, you don't say nothing. This is what the scripture says. It says, and the people not be warned, and if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taking away the iniquity, but his blood I will require at the watchman's hands. So the person who knew that blood gonna be on your hands, and that's what it is. So we make sure the blood ain't on our hands, man. We just, these words in the spirit, we just making sure everything tight and stuff, and that's why they hate, and that's why niggas hate FOP. And I was gonna bring this out later, but I want to say this real quick. One thing about it is, see these camps, they hate, I'm seeing a lot of, I study these camps, right? And they're seeing a lot of hatred towards Negro only, right?
Mm-hmm. They can't debunk it.
They can't debunk it. But check this out, though. I'm gonna check this out. See, when all this stuff happening to them and they go and talk Negro only, see, they come to one, they always want to come back to one channel. And that I ain't gonna say just one, it's a couple, but they always come on FOP. They always do that. When that stuff happened, when a lot of, I think when that white boy got tried to get, almost got shot at or whatever that crap happened, what they tried to blame on FOP did. They always trying to put FOP or put somebody else, a Negro only or something on there just because you don't agree with the damn doctrine. That's because you don't agree with you can't break down common sense. That's all it is. It literally the whole Bible. Do keep my commandments and live. Do what I say do. But but everybody wants to find, everybody in these camps want to find these loopholes. They want to lie to the people. They want to teach an absolute. Then they want to half-ass it when it's an advantage to them. And it's just, we see past your hypocrisy. And when you call out on it, oh, it's hating.
He talking about Gorilla Hebrew.
Yeah, man.
He got shot at, bro. They try to blame.
But then they got that fake gangster persona and all that. They want to be the rapper. They don't know what they want to do. No, I know they. Hey, look. It ain't nothing to be glorified in being no gangster, nothing like that. But like the scripture even talk about, will you rob a house unless you bind the strong man first? Ain't none of them niggas strong. Check this out. I came, them niggas when the San Francisco side they got chapter over there. They'll never come to Oakland. Then when I pushed up on him one time, I asked him, I'm like, they try to say we do be in Oakland. We was out in Oakland for the what's name parade, Juneteenth or whatever. That's the biggest Juneteenth celebration in the world. That was held in Oakland. So of course y'all might have been there, but y'all don't be in Oakland on the day to day. And the reason why I bring that up, they don't be where we be at. We don't be where the I did it skin, where the black man where we be at. They be at where everybody be at. You know what I'm saying?
They said they got ran out of California by
they got ran out
the Crips because they dissed Nipsey Hussle. So
my two nephews,
they got ran out. A lot of they dissed Nipsey Hussle. That's why Gorilla Hebrew got out of there. They said that's why he in Georgia now.
My two nephews. Hey,
okay, that makes sense. I believe that.
I want y'all to my two nephews. I want y'all to put your information in the private chat so I can shoot you an email because I want to do a bill with you. But nephew Kari, I want to hook up with you in terms of that, starting to build a local, facilitation where 3 or more of us can get together. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of people out here, but we got to start coming together. But the reason I wanted the 2 of your contacts as well is because I want to do a bill with y'all on this whole hypocrisy with people from your generation. So I'm launching this channel, but I want to do a bill with you.
Let me say something real quick.
Yep.
Let me say something real quick. Let me say something real quick. I let everybody go over a little bit. This is for the youth, and I respect when people call me elder and whatnot. That's fine, but this is for the youth in our small community, Israel. And I would just wish all the youth, Negroes can hear this, man, is that you are the battle axe. You are the foot soldier. And a lot of these guys is in so-called leadership in your organizations has been around for 20, 30 years. And they talk it, but it's not there. What I mean by that is they don't have the power, right? The scripture talks about knowledge shall increase, right? And it's increasing. Now, an old dog, a young dog, you can't go to the fence because he's gonna be barking at your ass. You know what I mean? But now a young dog, you walk past that young dog, you ain't gonna stick your head in that damn gate.
He won't tear your ass up.
What's that scripture that said the old lion, the whelp?
Right.
Lion's whelp.
I'm gonna use one more scenario. How many times y'all have seen an old dog getting walked? That chain got a lot of slack. He ain't pulling. He just walking right beside his master. Right? But that damn young dog, you got to hold that chain with 2 damn hands. Slow your ass down. Right? That's fine. Discipline. Right? However, it's time for y'all young bucks, man, to be the young dogs.
Step up to the plate.
Like my brother in Nigeria, where they made that damn Asian man the chief, y'all should have went over there and bit his damn leg off. Right? Y'all the young dogs.
Beat his ass with some chopsticks over there, bro.
Master that got that old dog on the chain, that old dog he has an old master. Both of them walking slow. And they look alike. Most old dogs like their old master. Listen, man, you can learn a lot of shit, bro. We got a lot of stuff. And I'm telling y'all, certain people in Africa, y'all let these old chiefs, it's good you pay respect, right? But when a person is in a chiefhood for so long, it's dictatorship, right? And that's a man that can easily be paid off now because he's thinking about his family, not thinking about you, right? A young dog protect the whole neighborhood. So Sometimes, man, y'all gotta get bold. In Israel, y'all get bold. I had a guy call me yesterday, and I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna let everybody get their closing. I told Shawshan we was doing a live yesterday, and the brother called me up. One of the brothers called me up. He said, "Hey, what if I got a brother want to speak to you?" I was like, "Shit, I don't really want." I said, "Okay." I took the call. He's like, "Oh, this QANATH?" I said, "Yeah." "Why are you talking about my elder?" I said, "Who's your elder?" He told me Yaquab is his elder. I said, I know y'all got a beef, whatever. I said, bro, I don't have no beef. That's the pedophile. Then I heard Yaquab in the background. Don't talk to him. That's FOPE. Get off the phone with them niggas. Yeah, right. So I said, bro, that's your elder. He said, yeah. Why you talking about him? You false accusing him? Aren't you this? Aren't you? I said, look, bro. Ask him, do he believe that a girl, if she 9, you can have sex with her because she had her period? I ain't got to ask him that. I'm asking you. I said, so you must be one too. Second thing, I said, your elder, in the past 5 years, can you name 3 classes that he did? 3. And I said, how old are you? He said, I'm 39. I said, okay, you 39 years old, and you falling a man? You're following a man? See, we don't follow men over here. That's why a lot of people, I'm going to end it with this. Say, y'all follow Yahawashi. Y'all follow Christ. Y'all worship Christ. I don't worship Christ. I don't worship Yahawashi. I don't worship Yeshua. No, I don't. Right? I respect him as being the son, just like we sons. But he has a higher degree because I can't walk in his shoes. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with that. You know, but I really want the young men and young women, y'all are that battle axe, man. Y'all got to stand up, bro. Because the more y'all sit, this world is changing. Look at your neighborhoods. Look who working in your stores, right? Look what's around you. It's changing. You sitting by idle, doing nothing. Now that you know who you are in this knowledge, it's time for you to stand up. Not be a wild coyote. I'm not talking about that. But it's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to do something, man. It's time for you to do something. Just stop being a freaking pushover. I'm gonna give y'all 60 seconds for real this time, and we're closing.
Yeah, let me
All
get
right?
a quick point in there. Like I say here, man, the hell with these camps. What our people need to understand is there ain't no guarantee you gonna make it to the kingdom if you follow any of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's about following Christ. Christ is the key. Always been the key and always will be. The camp ain't no guarantee to nothing. These niggas is about money. They ain't about you. All right. And I know your hunter ass. Your hunter's a damn demon, devil. Tahar's another demon, a devil. These niggas don't care about our people, man. And they prove it every damn day. Look at some of the shit that Tahar say about our people on the streets, man. All right. I'm gonna say one quick point. How was a damn sinner gonna condemn another sinner? You dig what I'm saying? Everybody on this panel is a sinner. Unless you trying to uplift the people that are doing wrong, then get your ass off the corner, man, because you damn are useless to our people, man. Know what I mean? Quick point, one more. Time is short. We all got to get it together, man, because Christ ain't coming here to play with us, man. Most High ain't gonna play with me. He ain't playing with nobody here. And these niggas better get the message real quick before he step to your ass. And when he step to you, nigga, you don't want to be around there. Know what I'm saying? So that's it for me.
Right. Let me say this real fast to Judah Yasha Allah. Judah Nazareth know our doctrine. He know what we believe. So for us saying anything to him about his family, we not doing that. We made peace, and we're not talking about anybody's wife or kids on here. Everybody know what we teach. He know what we teach. He got his own platform. Judah, tell him your channel if you want to come talk to you about that, where he can find you.
Judah Nazareth.
Yeah, you can go on his channel and he'll gladly explain whatever he want to explain about his family, but we're not doing that on here. We're not talking about no man, wife, or kids and none of that stuff. We having peaceful dialogues. Anybody else got something they want to say?
I want to say this.
Please say real quick. I know Quanah said. I just want to say, like, you guys are right. Like, you know, as far as the younger people, though, we have a lot of younger people coming in, And I get it, like, you know, some of the old dogs, like, they can't learn new tricks. Like, you know, like Tahar always say, he'd be like, you know what, stick to the doctrine that you learn. And Sharshan was on a couple of days ago, and we was talking about how, like, on PlayStation, you have to update after so many months. You know what I'm saying? So with everything, you have to update, you have to maintain. So, but now we have a lot of young people. Like, I think a brother Battle Axe and Akmalak may have been on FOPE a couple of weeks ago. Remember that? The young brothers from Cali. They're young, and they're like super unlearned, and it's dangerous because they don't really have any elders that kind of didn't really show them. They kind of just freestyle their way wherever. So I think to a degree in Israel we do need some kind of not like rank system, but we always had, you know, we always did. We had the priests, we had the kings, we had the high
There's an order.
Yeah, there's an order. That's what I mean. Order. Thank you, brother. It was always like that, and without order, you have chaos, and you're gonna get young brothers coming out with wayward doctrine, and you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, man. But you know what though? Like, just in closing, just in saying, I did a video today on Dr. Ben, and a lot of like I don't really, basically what I was saying, in my video though is like Exodus chapter 35 when they're building the tabernacle. When it said all the wise-hearted men and women came and brought all the materials for the building of the tabernacle, people don't realize it, but the Torah is like symbols and signs, symbols, allegories, and things. So we are the tabernacle together as a nation, and we're the tabernacle or temple individually, and we got to build up ourselves. I don't subscribe to Paul's teachings, but Paul said we are lively stones, and you must be like a master builder, and that's nothing to do with Freemasonry, because all that comes from us. Like that building and all that comes from us, and so we do have to work on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we are, as you guys might say, the body. We say the temple. I think we mean the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, thanks for having me on. You know what I'm saying? It was a good show. I know I rock y'all. I always point y'all out. Tour nights. I didn't even know they brothers was like, oh. They was happy to see tour nights and FOPE were console. So, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all, and thanks for having me on. Y'all can come on anytime, and y'all were blessed, man. But I'm listening on the chat, so keep yapping. Thanks for having me on.
Shalom, Bob.
Shalom.
I'm gonna get ready to get off here too. I'm still at the sweatshop at work right now. I just want to say to all Israel who may be listening, do what Proverbs 14 and 15 say, what a prudent man does, and go study for yourself. You don't ever just go hook, line, and sinker what no man tell you. And with the danger in these camps, again, I know that they could be edifying when they go through the scriptures or whatnot, but you got to pay attention, because they will twin and twist and contort things to the way that they see things, or the way that they may want things to be appeared. That's why you get all these weird doctrines, like at least one honest mistake a lot of people can do when it comes to Ruth. They say it's a Moabite because of what it says according to the script. But if you know anything about the plains of Moab and just reading the scripture, the Torah linearly, you would understand that by the time Ruth came around, all the Moabites had been dead for at least 300 years because of what Joshua came through and did. So she wasn't a Moabite. And then just using comparative thinking, you would know like Boaz was a righteous man, right? But he went through and made sure, what is it called? The kinsman, first kinsman. There's a kinsman. That's a very minute or intricate part of the law that he was making sure that he fulfilled. You mean to tell me he would go to such great lengths to keep the law just to turn around to marry a Moabite? Gotta think like that. Gotta think critically sometimes. But in closing, Romans 12 and 10, I prefer my brother and brotherly love and wanting our nation. It's my heart. It's my heartfelt desire that the ones that are asleep, that we wake up, because it's getting late and it's getting late in these times, and seducing doctrines that's tickling itching ears. Father, he's already given us such mercy, and I pray that he continues to shed that mercy on us, and the very elect themselves, whoever he may see fit to be that. I just pray that he has mercy on Israel, because it'll be a damn shame to go through this life and the way that they treat us black folk everywhere on this damn globe, just to die and then to go into torments and be a two-time loser. That's the worst fate that can possibly be imagined. So again, remember to keep the law, to keep the commandments. On the very last page of the Bible is telling you, here are they who are blessed and have the right to the city, those who keep the commandments. So that's what this walk is about. It's about salvation. It ain't about lying to other heathens saying that they in, and then you can go and marry whoever you want to lay down with because it's still an Israelite, depending on what your father is, when the Bible don't say that. So again, I would say guard your hearts, recognize speech, and like Colossians 3:12 says, and remember the fruits of the Spirit, like Galatians 5:22 says. And to all the brothers on the panel, shalom.
Shalom, Rob.
Shalom, bro. Next.
I think Kadira was the last person. Everybody else spoke.
Yes.
I was telling nephew, and I didn't realize my mic was off. I was telling nephew to stay on the line and be blessed, because the fruit is about to come in the end. It's like, you need to stay close, and this is why I went live on the camera. They need to stay close because the kingdom is so close to them. The kingdom is so close. I mean, QANATH knows what I'm talking about. And it was kind of like what the nephew was alluding to. All the things that we've been through, for you to give up now? Really? Seriously? You right there. You're right there. If you are on a narrow path, and I think that pretty much anybody that subscribes to this and is on this is really on a narrow path, because you wouldn't be called the Jerry Springer or the Sally whatever, you know, if you wasn't there.
Good. Hey,
Go
look,
ahead,
hey,
go ahead on.
I'm annoyed, man. Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead, Kunaf, I got it. I'm gonna close it out. Go ahead, I got it. Go ahead, Kadira.
No, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna say quick.
Okay.
Well, I gotta say bye to everybody in the comment section before. Let's let him go get his last word. Go ahead.
Okay. What I'll just say is that everybody remember that you are responsible for working out your own salvation with fear and trembling. It's very important to have the Most High Spirit in these last days, so that no no deception will overcome you, no wind of doctrine will overcome you. Remember, whatever you hear from someone, make sure you take it to the Most High in prayer for confirmation, because the Most High will tell you whether it is true, whether it is a lie, whether it's a mixture of both. He will let you know exactly what it is. So the Most High he will not mislead you. If you are sincere, the Most High will not mislead you. So above all things, make sure you stick to the Most High and stick to the word of the Most High.
No doubt. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So in closing, brothers and sisters, we'd like to thank everybody once again. My camera on here. I'd like to thank everybody once again for coming on. Hope everybody was edified. Hope everybody had a little bit of fun. And back to what I was saying to youth, I'm not saying go ahead and war with anybody or anything like that, man. Sometimes you gotta stand up wisely, get wise, get educated, spiritually and all that, man. Don't be a pushover. But yeah, I'd like to thank everybody in the comment section, everybody that came on, Star Lima, all of y'all, man. Y'all know who y'all are. Say y'all, Shaul, just all of y'all. Most High bless all of y'all. I'm just so tired right now, but Most High bless everybody. Neftali will be on tomorrow. Most High will. Correct, Sham?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah. She be on tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. Look out, because we know that's going to be fire. I know our woman got small feet, right? But way she be kicking ass, she must got a big foot. You know what I mean? So
I know this. She got a big man. I know she got a big man. I know that much.
Yeah, Charlie. Don't show that damn shoe size. You must wear size 15 or 20 over there. You know what I mean?
She got Shaq. She on Shaq
I'm
level,
about to
bro.
say she got
Shaq
Shaq
level.
feet. I'm about to say the same thing. She got Shaq feet on her.
Yeah, you know how it is. You know, I got to
Brother
bring some
coming
humor
with
to
them
it.
Titanic feet, bro.
Yeah, I'm a
I
born
got a
comedian
special,
too.
I got a special kind of love. I got a special kind of love when
No
our
doubt.
sisters,
No doubt.
when our
Me
sisters
too.
just be beating them down.
Yeah,
Just beating them like they slaves. Like they slaves.
Hey, so with that,
she
Shawtan, you got the last word, baby boy. We up out of here. This is FOPE for our people. Edification, to get edified. The truth, knowledge, understanding. And guess what? We're not proud. If we all tell us, you know, and we'll listen. We'll listen. Go ahead, Sam. Close it out.
Yeah. Love y'all. Thank y'all for the motivation on my health journey. All the wonderful comments from everybody. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Makes me work harder.
Hercules.
Thank you to everybody coming on the panel. Most High bless y'all. Till tomorrow, Naphtali. Shalom.
Hey.
I'm tired. I've been on this plantation all my life. I've been enslaved all my life. I'm tired of being pushed and pulled. I'm tired of the master doing his bidding. I want to leave.
You're doing this to yourself, Pat.
You know why we're not afraid? What? He's great in turban. Turban's destruction. Y'all think it come back in all peace? You got another thing coming. So we out here fighting for our brother. We ain't marching saying, yes, we can. No justice, no peace. You know, fight for your sons and your daughters.
I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of that gun that they stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker Jewish. We lords, generals, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege, given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say Jacob gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my sharecrop. This lily grew through concrete. We march to our own drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped up for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. It's for Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives no red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog, I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and that painting of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm hired. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind, less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat fashioned. In the trap we escaped, our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful and know I bring word from A&O to Pharaoh, and white folk let my people go, cause